Well, welcome back, and thank you for tuning in again for another day of streaming the letter this spooky season. Papa Kapan! welcome to the stream, Nino and Bobbylicious. I hope that you enjoy your stay here while we explore more of this horror visual novel that took us off our guard yesterday with quick time events so unexpected. So before I start, may manggugulat ba if I click continue? Or is it just for the new game? Anyway, let's go start. Not a word of protest comes from me when Ash gestures for the two of us to head inside. Okay, so we left off yesterday when we met our friends for Zach's movie screening. So we're actually right outside the theater. For some reason, Becca stormed inside, leaving us out, and Zach went out to buy some snacks. So it's just me and Isabella. It's Isabella and Zach. And Ash, who's left here outside. And also we've shown them the chain letter, so I wonder how that'll affect our friends. I mean, I would have shown it to imagine walking into a Starbucks or a coffee shop and then the poor barista was like, "What's your order?" and you hand them the letter. It's like, help me send this to 5 other people. It will spread like a zombie virus.
And then?
And then?
Are you sure it wasn't one of the cleaning crews?
Absolutely sure.
Oh, so I guess this is the part where Isabella shared what happened to her. Somehow, finally, halfway through the movie. How are you guys talking about what happened during halfway through a movie? The conversation steered toward what happened in the mansion. Okay. To be fair, Zach was the one who brought it up again. Okay, so yeah, I thought it would be rude if you guys just started chatting about stuff inside a movie theater, especially that the creator of the movie is like right there with you. But I don't know, I just couldn't imagine myself chatting with you inside a movie theater. I would just really focus on the movie, you know. In its own movie's premiere. Now, the film's just serving as a background noise while we're speaking in hushed tones. Careful not to disturb anyone inside the small hall, I swear. I swear I'd be annoyed. Hey, Kent, but not Kent, thank you so much for coming back here. Yo, thank you for the water, Redeem. Well, except for Ash. I just hope we don't end up arguing about it again. We all get kicked out for sure. Also, with how loud Ash's voice is, we'll probably get thrown out way before any argument happens. Wala. Boo. Sana magulat ka. Grabe ka naman. Grabe ka sa akin. Bakit gusto mo ako magulat? Mamaya, malay mo, may manggugulat dito. Only Becca still remains engrossed in the movie, completely ignoring us. Something is up with Becca, I can feel it. How many jump scares since last night? I think there was 3 jump scares last night. She's been quiet the whole evening, speaking only when referred to, and if I didn't know any better, I think we did something that offended her. Did we?
And then I ran. You heard what happened after.
I still think it's something else.
It was standing right in front of me, Ash.
He's one of the smartest people I know, but jeez, he should learn to listen. I guess it's, if you talk about something paranormal, it's not easy for people to believe it. So even if it's staring at you right in the face, it's still scary. It's still like, they don't believe you, probably something else. But didn't he say he doesn't believe in these things? Why is he in this conversation again?
I heard what you said, but it's a small room. There are a lot of things someone else could have done there without your knowledge. If I could
Wrap
see it up
themselves
close,
in
maybe I
tissue
can.
paper. You wanna see it up close? I think he might be able to do that. You know, since we gave him a letter and all.
I am not going back there.
Ain't that a problem if you're hosting an open house?
Ain't that right, Zach?
Rose does the first floor tour.
I ain't sure ghosts can be restricted to one room, Bella.
Zach goes real here.
There are no ghosts, Zach. Stop putting useless ideas in her head.
Yeah, but I was thinking, maybe all the house needs is a blessing.
Yeah.
Wasn't it left uninhabited for years?
Yeah. Oh, the house did change hands over the years from one distant relative of the urban guards to another. None of them bothered to live in it, though, and it remained that way up until its current owners decided to sell it. Why didn't I think of that?
I didn't peg you as the religious type, Zach.
Nothing like that, Ash. Who knows, though? It might bring something positive to the place.
So house blessing might help.
That's not a bad idea. I just don't know where I could find someone.
Which church?
You're not seriously considering his suggestion, are you?
Do you have a better idea?
Which
I'm aware.
religion?
I could contact him for you if you want.
Oh, he knows somebody.
You do that?
Or we can find you a psychologist instead.
That would be a good thing too. I mean, trauma. There are very few times in my life and I wish my glowers can kill. You know what? Despite his tone, that was actually a helpful suggestion. This is one of those.
Ash, that is not a very appropriate thing to say right now.
No, it is very appropriate, actually. I agree with Ash.
No, wait, that's not what I meant. Ethnographer. I meant ethnographer. This guy's a psychologist too, of course, if you...
So he's back being the Ash hole.
Ashton, if you don't stop.
You know, Isabella, when she's upset at Ash, she refers to him as Ashton.
Rebecca knows the guy I'm talking about too. She can vouch for him.
Becca tears her eyes away from the screen at the mention of her name.
What? Oh, are you talking about Professor Andrew? He used to work with my parents at the university. Can you guys keep it down?
Sorry, the scaredy cat here mentioned curses. Not that I'm saying this is one, but talking to him is a better solution for me than getting a random priest to bless an old house. He'll even help you figure things out, teach you a couple things, and probably put your fears to rest since this looks to be bothering you a lot.
Ash might be right too. See, I told you, Ash is right. However, what Zach suggested is something I'm more familiar with. So would this be a choice between Ash's suggestion and Zach's suggestion? Granted, they don't believe me. They're only giving me these suggestions to put my mind at ease. But it's better than being ignored or being laughed at. I can take comfort in knowing they are willing to help hear me out.
So, what do you think?
It's your call. We'll go with whatever you want.
No, please don't make this a choice. I mean, can't we do both? Because, you know, going to the guy that Ash refers to, the professor, whoever, it's like an internal process. Figuring it out internally. While what Zach mentioned is for the house.
I don't know.
What if I go meet with the priest and he is successful in blessing the house and the game ends like that? That would have been funny as hell. So this would probably not work because I can't think of any narrative where this might be successful or this might be, you know, this might turn into a good narrative. So probably not the priest, because I mean, if he's successful blessing the house, is that happily ever after? That's too good to be true. We need a proper story. If we meet with the priest, he blesses the house and it fails. Now that's a story. we have The Nun, and we have The Conjuring afterwards. So I think the better option is meet with the professor, I think. Go through the process, talk to him about it. But I don't think maybe both wouldn't really help. But meeting with the professor might introduce us with another character. I don't know. The letter. Yeah, Nasu, it's a visual novel.
I'll think about
surprisingly.
it. But if ever, I'd like to give talking to Andrew a try.
Did you see the clips that I posted?
Is that okay? Won't he have other things to do?
He is a bit busy, but he'll make time for me. He's my go-to person when I'm stuck in something. He won't mind if I bring a friend with me this time.
If you're sure.
I guess that settles it then.
Guys, I said keep it down. You keep insisting that we still watch it, yet you're not even paying attention yourselves.
Becca is so pissed off. Interesting that I chose the prof. As I've said, it's like the priest is like a common choice. You can get the house blessed, like Zach said. I mean, I that would have been like a common thing to go through, but that's for the house. If it's successful, then what is this, game over? We all live happily ever after. The chain letter just gets burnt through holy water. Is that it? Wouldn't make for a great storyline. So most likely it will fail, or it wouldn't be of any help. If it fails, then we have The Conjuring. We've already seen that. So let's go with the professor. Just to keep you up to speed, for those who have not seen this game yesterday, The Letter is a horror visual novel where the main protagonist is surprisingly a Filipino. Yeah, that's her, Isabella. So the main protagonist is a Filipino. She works in real estate, and she's been tasked to sell this house. The house has this very, very long history of being uninhabited because of violence. So basically the house, the mansion, if you will, it's haunted. She's trying to sell it. And during the open house, she stumbled upon this letter in the attic and saw this ghost, this bloody ghost, just walking to her. The letter literally just says, help me, help me. Send this to 5 people or else. So it's a chain letter, right? So from that point forward, we've already had 6 people see it. Because I'm not sure whether or not Rose actually had seen the letter. But so far there's Marian, Luke, and Hannah Wright. So that's 3 of them. And then now our 3 friends, Zach, Ash, and Becca, have seen the letter. So
It ain't a big deal, Rebecca. I'm the one who broached the subject in the first place.
and now we are going to proceed with the story.
It's still your film, Zachary. A good film, mind you. You worked hard on this. The least we could do is watch it with you.
And that's what you're all doing. I really appreciate all of you making time for this.
Sorry, Becca. We'll stop now.
I throw her an apologetic look, even if Ash is the only one she should be reprimanding, but her attention is already back on the screen. She's ignoring us again. Becca is pissed off with, she started getting pissed off when she learned that Isabella came to the theater with Ash. So I do think there's something's up with Becca. When Becca's acting this way, oh, is this a typo? There's a big chance something's nagging at her. We really need to talk. We all fall into a comfortable silence after, the kind only you can share with people you're most at ease with. For the first time today, the letter lays forgotten in my bag, if only for a few hours. Night has fallen by the time we exit the movie house. Despite the late hour, the streets are still bustling full of people. Those about to head home, those set to meet someone, even those simply wandering about. Walking in the sea of unfamiliar souls, it strikes me how easy it is for someone to get lost in a city as nondescript as Luxborn. I was afraid too. At one point, back when I was new and had just set foot in this place. Now with familiar faces walking with me, it feels a little like home. Ash and Zach bid us goodbye shortly before Becca and I crossed to the other side of the street. The former claiming he's got a few freelance jobs to take care of before the day ends. And Ash? Who knows? He never tells. Sometimes, he'll just randomly appear at your doorstep, looking for a place to crash. He does that to Zach a lot, much to the later's frustration. I still haven't figured out who this is. No. Can someone like Google search this image and see? Because I really feel this is an actual person. This poster here, do you see it? He's a busy guy too, in spite of the laid-back air he gives off.
Thanks for today, everyone!
Yo, thank you. You're welcome.
No problem, Zach. I'm sorry for what happened earlier.
Gulat ako kay Zach. Hoy!
Huh?
Help me. Ano daw? A sensation, cold, sickening, drowning, my chest tightening, breathing becoming labored. I can taste blood in my mouth. The edges of my vision blurs. In the distance, amidst the countless nameless people going about their lives, a voice reaches out to me. Pleading even as I clench my eyes tight and clasp my hands over my ears. Whispering and whispering and whispering. Umuutang kasi yata to, Ninong eh. Tulungan ko na daw. Tulungan mo na kasi. Baka kasi umuutang siya. Wala pa akong pera. Paano ko tutulungan? Crowdsourcing. Please help this ghost so it will stop haunting me. Donate. Help me.
No, not me.
Isabella? Earth to Isabella?
At her voice, the whole world suddenly snaps into place. The murmur is gone. When I open my eyes, Becca raises an eyebrow at me in question.
Weren't you listening? Are you coming with me?
Oh, yeah. Just, okay. Sorry, I spaced out.
You always do that.
I follow her without complaint, but not before sneaking a glance at the far end of the street, where the voice came from, where another set of eyes might be staring me. Nothing. Ay, akala ko may manggugulat eh. Kinakabahan ako. There are only Zach and Ash watching over us as we head back to where Becca parked her car. If I'm expecting to see something or someone there, I try not to let it show. Try not to think of the tiny pinpricks of fear crawling at the pit of my
See you
stomach.
guys some other time.
Yeah. See ya.
Another glance, and with the final wave, we go off our own ways. I don't know what I saw. I don't know what I heard. I don't want to know. And if this is what would help me sleep tonight, what would give back that normalcy in my life, then so be it. October 22, Saturday. The darkness closes around me, grasping, pulling, engulfing me. The ground caves in, and without warning, I'm falling. What is this? Isabella's room? She went to another country and still looks like she's living in the squatters area. What is this? What is that? Oi! Yang Yang. Yang Yang sheep. And what is this? Wait, are they naked? No, this is Becca and Isabella, right? Like, kinda looks like they. So many noodle cups, 1, 2, 3. She doesn't take her trash out? This is ew. So she has a mini fridge, her closet, panty. Ano ba tong babaeng to? Ang kalat. For an instant, it doesn't immediately register where I am. Both my back and shoulders ache after I've fallen asleep all hunched up at night. Drenched in sweat, the nest of pillows I often keep around me feels more suffocating than the nest of pillows. 2 pillows. 2 pillows, 1 cat, 1 sheep. I let my eyes adjust to the bright morning light streaming through my window and allow my breathing to slow down before untangling myself from the pile. Kulang na lang yung bedsheet niya. Alam mo yung ano, yung may pattern. Yung may pattern na ano, yung Pinoy kumot. Yun. I haven't had a single dream since coming to Luxborn, or at least none I can recall having. It's a shame because they used to be so vivid. Not the crazy vivid, but the more pleasant kind I'll tell my siblings about. Wait, where are my manners? One sec. I just forgot to do this earlier. Yum. Please check out Nasu. He's one of my good friends. We raided him last night, if you remember. Maybe it's just the stress of living alone. The knowledge that I'll always wake up in an empty apartment with no one to tell stories to. Paano ka magsasama ng tao dito sa bahay mo, ang kalat? Habit forces me to look over at the clock, even with the soreness weighing heavily on my shoulders and the compulsion to never leave my bed for the day. In a heartbeat, I'm up.
Oh man, of all the times to oversleep. Towel? Towel? Where's my towel?
Admittedly, it's a weekend, as an unspoken rule, that entitles me to extra hours of sleep. But if Rose didn't kill me yesterday, she sure as hell will now. And right after what happened. Oh Lord, 1 box of donuts as peace offering won't be enough the second time around. So add coffee? Oh, something is ringing. Grabbing my towel, I'm already a few shorts away from the bathroom when a muffled ringing breaks out from my bag. Where's her bag? Hello everybody, can you find her bag? Help me find Isabella's bag through all this clutter. There's a moment of indecision at first. My mind conflicted whether I should just ignore or answer it. But what if it's Rose? Or worse, our boss. You know what? If it's your boss, just send them the letter. You know, take a photo of it digitally and send it to your boss. Send it to your whole company, girl. Sheesh. In the end, the rational part of my brain mints out. The letter from yesterday peeks out when I pull the device out. Just the sight of it is enough to put me in a foul mood, and it takes every force of will for me to ignore it in favor of answering the call. Mama? Caller ID reads Mama.
Huh?
It's around 4:45 p.m. in the Philippines right now.
That's an unusual time for them to call.
Usually it's around noontime here, and I'm the one calling, not the other way around. Better for them to use the money on something else than an international call. Regardless, in the most cheerful tone I can gather.
Hello? Grace? How are you?
Mama! I'm doing okay. How are you guys over there?
We're good. EJ won a storytelling contest at school the other week. Brought home a medal. I thought you should know.
There's a tired lilt in her voice as she speaks. It's been there since Papa had to leave his job. I wish there's something I can do for her. But from miles away like this, the least I'm able to is not make her worry. If only my older brother would actually lend her a hand, but Lord knows if that'll ever happen. Odds are, Kuya Jordan's already out drinking right now. Kuya, what? Again, I can't count on my older sister either, knowing she has a family of her own, and, well, Ate Anne's financial situation isn't exactly great right now, having ran herself knee-deep in debt.
Great! That's great! Tell him congratulations from me. And let him know I'm gonna send him a little something extra this Christmas. How about Nico? Karen? Michael? I hope they're okay?
They're doing well. They wanted to talk to you, but they're all busy with school.
Oh no, that's fine. I don't want to bother them. Just tell them to keep doing their best for me. I'll just call back when I know they're not busy.
I think she's the third of 7 siblings, if I remember the journal correctly. She's the third child among 7. So, yeah, she has an ate, a kuya, and then 4 smaller siblings.
And Papa? How's Papa doing?
It's a subject I'm a bit hesitant to broach. From the way Mama's voice hitches, she doesn't want to bring it up either. So her papa is a jeepney driver.
Papa. Grace, he's having a little difficulty right now. Weak appetite, he's having trouble swallowing, and lost a few pounds. But the doctor said we should keep encouraging him. It just means his body's accepting his new treatment well. The money you sent last time helped a lot to pay for it, by the way.
Oh, I see. That's good.
I won't deny that life has gotten tougher for our family. It used to be easy back when Papa was in good shape. But ever since he was diagnosed with a sickness 5 years ago, what's happening? He had been unable to provide for us. Bulol. Now the burden of feeding 8 mouths and settling Papa's bills all rests on my shoulders. That's so difficult. Although Mama makes a little, accepting sewing and laundry jobs in our neighborhood, it's scarcely enough to cover the cost of day-to-day living, let alone the bloating hospital bills. We can't even expect help from our own government, Philippines, because the health insurance there barely covers anything. Philippines.
I'm sure he'll get better soon. Is he well enough to talk? Do you think I'll be able to speak to him, Ma?
Silence. I start to think that the call got cut until...
Listen, Grace, maybe it's better if we transfer Papa to a different hospital. Somewhere cheaper?
What? Why? Did something happen? Is it the deposit issue again? Give me the hospital's number. I'll talk to them.
No, it's nothing bad. The service here is good. Too good. Even the doctors.
So why,
But
Mom?
I'm worried you're working yourself to the ground because of it.
Oh,
Mama, we've been through this before. I want the best for Papa. And don't worry about the bills or the medicine, or me for that matter. I can handle myself. Everything's going well here. In fact, we're about to close a large sale.
so this just, you know, this just puts more pressure on Isabella to close that sale for the mansion. If not, then I'll find another way. She doesn't need to know that. Sorry, Mama. You taught me not to lie, yet look at what I'm doing.
I'll have money to send over soon to cover the rest of Papa's treatment. And there's more than enough for Karen, Nico, Michael, and EJ's school tuition too.
Thank you so much, dear. I appreciate it. We all do. But I just wish you'd come home to us soon.
Kailan ka uuwi? When are you coming home? EJ, the youngest, used to be the only person asking me that. How do you respond to a question you don't have a definite answer to? 5 years later and I still can't give a straight one. I smile though Mama can't see it. I fight to keep my lips from quivering, my voice from shaking. She's got enough on her plate as it is. No need to weigh her down with unnecessary concerns.
Promise me you'll be there to welcome me when I do, okay?
Of course. I'm sorry, Grace. I need to take this for a while.
There's a small commotion on the other end. The sound of gates opening, the voice of a child, EJ, talking excitedly about his day at school, the tapping of feet on the floorboards as he runs. It's been years since I went home, but I can still picture the whole scene in my mind. How tall is he now? 5 years? 5 years would make a big difference for a child. Are the neighborhood kids bullying him now that I'm not around? Did Mama rearrange the furniture in the living room again? What are they having for dinner today? I miss them. I miss them so much.
It's okay, Ma. I need to go too. I've got work today. I'll call again soon, alright?
On a Saturday? Oh, never mind. Take care of yourself, dear. I love you.
I love you. Bye.
It ends with a soft click, leaving half-truths and empty promises hanging in the air. Closing my eyes for a moment, I take a deep breath and shake away the thoughts beginning to swim inside my head. It's pointless to mull over these things now.
Okay, Isabella. Time to get that mansion sold.
And now we are determined to get that mansion sold. So, if you are a single guy in the neighborhood, maybe you'd consider buying a mansion. Comes with a free girlfriend. Unfortunately, before I can take a single step away from my phone, it rings again. No doubt Mama forgot to say something.
Mama? Did you forget anything?
Oh, it's not Mama.
Excuse you? I'm too young to be your mom. Are you still sleeping?
Hi, Mommy.
Hold on, never mind that. Get yourself in the office. Hurry!
Office? What about the open house? Oh no. Is it Sir John? Did he hear about yesterday? Am I in trouble?
Oh, their boss is Sir John?
Oh god, oh god, oh god! I'm
Oh,
gonna get
no.
yelled at, aren't I? What do I do? I'll buy you an extra box of donuts if...
No, it's nothing like that. Will you calm down? Get yourself here, alright? I'll tell you everything then.
There's the telltale din of several feet shuffling against the wooden flooring and an indistinct yelling in the background before Rose cuts the connection. That isn't in any way comforting. Like, let's stop. Come here. No. She didn't explain anything. It's like, it's nothing like that. There's nothing you have to worry about. But you're still worried because she didn't exactly correct any of your expectations. Can she just say, we need you here because we found we've you know, the Riots want us to buy the house. We need you here for the signatures and stuff. At least that way she wouldn't worry. But it's enough reason for me to hastily discard my phone and finish my shower in record time. I make it to the office within 20 minutes of leaving my apartment, completely disheveled and out of breath. A feat if I take into account my usual travel time. Uy! What is this doing here? Is this Easter egg? There's an official letter from Yang Yang Mobile. Yang Yang Mobile created this game. Who is this? Oh, look at this guy. Has a Gundam in his desk. What else can we see here and there? What's this? But it's too little to make out the words. I can make out believe in yourself. So yeah. Maybe you could check. Maybe you could check whose picture this is. Makes me wonder if this is what the old office looks like. Routine clamor common to Briar Realty Corporation's Luxbourne office greets me as soon as my foot crosses the threshold. Papers rustling, telephones ringing at sporadic intervals, agents talking at varying volumes, staff moving about, and...
Where the hell is C? Where are my employees?
Yo, Sir John is scary.
What the actual fuck, guys? Of all the times to disappear without notice.
Hi, honey. Welcome to the stream. My boss's words turned baffled as someone else is close to the door to his office, likely the work of our HR manager. Throughout the process, he's been in a bad mood over a few employees who have failed to report to work. I mean, John is a common name. Maybe they just referred it to him, but I don't know. It's definitely a different character altogether. I can imagine the Sir John in this game is like a big, bulky, middle-aged man. You know, the kind of boss who would regularly smoke cigars. I hear they're still trying to get a hold of them, but to no avail. The result is, half their workload have been shifted to all available staff, so as not to lose clients. Okay, so there's a lot of people absent in the office. Yeah, that is scary. That's a scary story. So they have to shift all the workload to whoever is available. Yeah, that, yeah. Common office ghost story. Not that I mind the extra work. If anything, it means I'll have more to send to my family back home. Although the rumors of a branch closure circulating because of this is indeed a bit worrisome. Yeah, scary. My bag barely touches the top of my table when Rose pulls me aside.
Here, I need you to help me with these papers.
So that's why it's very urgent.
If you could also get these signed and photocopied before lunch today, that would be great.
Oh, she's giving us that smile. You know, Isabella always Isabella mentioned it a couple of times. That smile is, you know, the one she uses. I actually have that smile too, like the professional smile you use. Everything is burning, but you know, you have to give them a smile. Yeah, nothing's wrong. Carry on. Business as usual. We'll get it done, sir. No problem. One after another, she thrusts a bunch of paperwork in my hands without explanation. A page flutters away from the top of the pile, and I lean down to pick it up, my eyes scanning the top of the page as I straighten. A purchase and sale agreement. Rose simply gestures her thumb in the direction of our visitor lounge, when I tilt my head in question. There, seated on the sofa and looking completely out of place in the humbly decorated room, is the same couple from the other day before. They're gonna buy the house. They're gonna buy the house. The Wrights. Hannah and look. Something bubbles up in my throat. Their presence in the office can only mean one thing.
They're buying it? We got a deal?
Yatta! She swats at my hand, tugging her sleeve, although her eyes are alight with something akin to joy. She wants this sale to happen as much as I do. And now that it's here, the deal needs to be closed, yet documents need to be signed still, but the elation is there. Hey! Atsu Nino! Along with a foreboding feeling I can't quite pinpoint.
I had to do a little damage control, but they're already interested in acquiring the property, even before they attended the open house. I mean, isn't it obvious? They already hired an interior designer. I've never seen a buyer as aggressive as Madam Wright. She didn't even try to negotiate a lower rate.
Oh, that's so nice. She didn't try to negotiate a lower rate. She should have bumped the price.
One at a time, Rose. I can't process everything you're saying at once. What do you mean?
They're paying 15% higher than the listing price, as long as we get the paperwork done as soon as possible.
Wow.
I think if we allow it, they'll be paying up front, too.
Even with that urban legend? Oh, I was so sure we lost the sale after yesterday.
Don't look so surprised. We still have to conduct some last few checks before we completely hand it over to them.
Please. I'll happily do the paperwork duty, Rose.
Can we just do the paperwork duty? Not the on-site duty?
I'll even go to the land registry myself and make sure the property changes hands with every single legal blessing.
Nice. Don't they have better things to spend money on? What do you mean? It's a mansion. She paid the 15%. I think that's for processing it swiftly. Like a rush fee or something. I'd haggle it down to the lowest possible price if I were in their place, especially with the stories attached to it. Not that my opinion matters one bit here. Just close the sale. We're just their agents who are going to receive the hefty commission after all. Exactly. Nothing more. Rose gives me a pat on the shoulder, signaling that she's heading back to them, and an unspoken instruction for me to follow after I'm done. It doesn't take me long to finish what work she left me. In fact, having our boss sign the agreement is the easiest, since it has put him in a better mood to the entire office relief. Ma'am Hannah calls me over the moment she noticed my presence at the lounge door. Her lips are twisted in a frown. She doesn't seem particularly happy to see me, and I'm not surprised. Who wouldn't be? I almost created a scene. Mr. Wright, however...
Why, if it isn't the little Lily? I trust you're feeling well now.
You know, Hannah is not... Hannah's not pissed off at you because of the scene that you almost created yesterday, Isabella. Hannah's pissed off at you because her husband calls you Little Lily.
It's Isabella, sir, not Lily. I appreciate your concern. I'm feeling better now.
I really don't understand why they can't get my name right. It's a fairly common name. It shouldn't be too hard to remember. Regardless, I hand him their copy of the agreement.
I believe I can take that. Thank you very much.
With how elegantly she plucks the paper off my hands, it's easy to think that there isn't any trace of irritation in her. But it is there, radiating in her stiff stance, in the way she's standing at a fair distance from her husband, and how the two look to be ignoring at each other. Yo! See? She's upset because her husband's paying attention to Isabella. Seeing the scene, it soon becomes clear to me that I'm not the one who has to put her in a bad mood. I'm not the one who has put her in a... Yeah, it's Luke. Did they fight? Most probably... Probably not. It's probably... you know, one of those, silent wars? I've seen it happen dozens of times with my previous clients. It's a shame, especially with our new mansion. More space for them to ignore each other. I never did like it when my own mama and papa fight. I hope they'll make up soon. Apparently satisfied with what she's seen, Ma'am Hannah clasped her hands together before extending it for us for a shake. Rose and I released the breath we've been holding, both of us more happy to return the gesture.
That settles it then? Are you really sure about this property, ma'am?
Isabella, why? That's so unprofessional. That's an appropriate thing to ask.
We could easily find you a bigger one among our current listings. Something with a modern touch?
No, she wants the mansion. Just let her buy it. Something not haunted, perhaps. It's like... I don't know. She's working in an agency that sells the house, so... It's so conflicting. I understand her concern. I don't know why I feel frustrated by it. Would you sell the house? You'd get the bonus and everything. Like, you're working for this agency. Would you sell it knowing that there's a ghost in it? Rose shoots me a warning glass that clearly says, "Don't make a scene, we're almost there."
Of course, why wouldn't I be? The house is absolutely perfect, isn't it, darling?
Sell. Exactly. Sell.
A helipad would still be a nice addition.
Oh, so that's what they were arguing about. He wanted a helipad. Actually, with 46 acres of land, how could you not add... Would you not have space for a helipad?
Yes, well, we'll get there eventually, love. As I was saying, if your partner had the documents yesterday, we would have bought it right there immediately. Shame she didn't have it.
Well, there's still a few necessary documents we need you to sign after, but we'll let you know once we have those finalized. We'll be handling the process for the rest, so don't worry about it, ma'am.
Within a week, I hope. We still have a housewarming party to plan, after all. You know how much thought should be put into those things.
There are servants for that, darling.
Love, servants or not, you're going to make people listen to your input nonetheless. No more than a week, ma'am. Barring unexpected delay, of course. You can leave it to us.
Her smile. This is my cell smile.
Excellent. Well then, I'll leave you two to it. It's been a pleasure doing business with you. Oh, and before we forget...
She discreetly folds something into both of our hands and winks. A finger raised to her lips, demanding our silence.
What happened the day before was quite unfortunate. But you did get us what we wanted in the end.
Oh, this is a tip?
That, at the very least, is commendable.
But this is... Ma'am, I can't accept this.
Don't you worry, darling. It's a small thing coming from us. Consider this your bonus for a job well done.
She smiles sweetly like this is simply the most normal thing to do in the world.
Oh, before I forget, my lovely interior designer would appreciate it if you hand her a copy of the floor plan as soon as possible. She's dying to work on the house.
Is she dying to work in the house? Like, not literally dying? Working in the house?
You can do that, yes. Here's her contact.
Certainly, ma'am. We'll have it processed as soon as possible.
I knew I could count on you, lovelies. I hope to see you two soon so we can get this closed.
She just wants to move right in. Just like that, transaction over and done with. My mind's still reeling after they've left. Other agents would kill to have clients like them. A part of me feels lucky about the fact. No lengthy negotiations, no sudden change of minds, just stock signatures, a few handshakes here and there, and we're done. The other part, a second ago, we sold a haunted property to two innocent clients. Sure, the commission's big, Big enough to continue funding Papa's treatment and hospitalization. Big enough to pay for all 4 of my younger siblings' schooling. Heck, it'll keep me away from instant noodle diet for months. I don't have to go back to the mansion as well once the deal has been closed, much to my sanity's relief. But knowing that something's in there, and we gave it to the good couple despite that, I mean, you're not so sure they're good, so... Oh, Isabella, the things you do to sell a house and get money. Papa won't be happy with that. Oh, Isabella. If only she knows how corporation works. Nothing is innocent. At least I have good news to tell next time I call home. Yeah, just tell them I sold a house and gave me a big bonus. I can pay for Papa's bills. Everybody happy. The little lie I told Mama this morning isn't a lie anymore.
Well, there's something. So how does it feel?
How does what feel?
Your first big multi-million-pound sale, silly. I know you've been with us for years, but this has got to be memorable for you.
Memorable is an understatement, Rose.
Come on, show some enthusiasm. They gave us a bonus, too. Aside from the commission and the other bonus boss promised. What are you gonna do with it?
I don't know. Send it home, probably?
All of it?
Not everything, of course. Most of it. I'll leave some for my living expenses.
Listen here, Isabella. I'll teach you something I should have told you before we ended your training.
Good boss. She slings an arm over my shoulders and leans in closer to my ear as though she's about to share a big secret.
It's okay to celebrate from time to time.
Nice! Yes, exactly. You've been working hard. You deserve something.
I don't get it.
It's simple. Go out, do something for yourself. Throw a party and treat your friends to free food. Didn't you say the last one's some sort of tradition back at home for you? Hello, this is practically a done deal.
Isn't throwing a party a bit excessive?
Your call. I won't say no to an invitation, by the way, in case you really are planning to throw one. A few drinks would be nice too, thank you very much.
I don't think my apartment's big enough for that.
You could always move? Bloody hell, you're working in real estate.
I think I'll pass. That's too much of an unnecessary expense for me. But I did promise Becca free lunch in case the sale goes well.
You go do that. Hold on a sec.
She quickly removes herself from me to answer the phone on her desk. Her tone shifts from playful to professional in a span of a few seconds.
Today? Not a problem, ma'am. I could bring you a copy of the contract if...
Must be another client. Nothing surprising there. She's one of the BRC's top agents, no matter how modest she appears. A saleswoman through and through. I, on the other hand, have very little knack for it. Of course, I learned. Eventually, I had to. But someone else will, without a doubt, do a better job. Once, though, in a drunken stupor, Rose told me a story of what could have been. Years ago, wide-eyed, young and brimming with yet-to-be-fulfilled dreams and ambitions, she was a term or two away from a nursing degree. Out of courtesy, I never pressed on the matter further. But perhaps it's where the sense of fondness started. A small connection due to one similar experience in our respective lives, of goals we both let us pass us by because of the circumstances we're in. That's a very relatable experience.
I'd be happy to discuss this over tea, ma'am. All right, I'll be there. Thank you.
New client?
Reassigned. Have you heard from Mark at all?
Not since the first visit to the mansion. Why? No news from the HR yet?
None at all. Boss thinks he ran away.
Oh, maybe the mansion ate him.
I doubt it, though. He's too much of a wimp for that. There must be another reason. Who knows? Anyway, I've got to meet this one. I'll see you later.
She throws a wave over her shoulders as she rushes out of the office. The lunchtime bell sounds shortly after, followed by the chatter of fellow agents also heading out for a much-needed break. Ordinarily, there's no need for me to go out, but oversleeping didn't allow me the luxury of packing my own lunch today. If one considers taking an instant noodle cup from my pantry, packing your lunch. Time to make good on the promise I made to Becca, I suppose. Well, she has money now. Maybe invite Zach and Ash too. Yeah, go. In the end, only Becca and Zach could come. Ash, on the other hand, couldn't be reached. All of my calls went straight to his voicemail. He's at it again. Right here today, gone the next day. Oh well, his loss. We have agreed to meet at the nearby cafe. The same one I frequent with Becca because it's cheap and they give away free bread around closing time. Starbucks. Yeah, Starbucks. They went to Starbucks coffee. Quaint, a little old-fashioned, though it looks a bit out of place amidst the city's tall buildings. But we love it all the same. But this looks like a multi-billion corporation franchise brand. Oh, is this a Snorlax? Look at the cat, so cute. I wonder what the reference is for it. Like, there's a little cross on his forehead. Can I have one medium Zarfe latte? Much like its facade, the interior carries an antiquated charm to it. Vintage art pieces in a row of shelves boasting an extensive collection of book cover the walls. Okay. It would have been nice to hang out here for hours on end, but even on a weekend, the place is still packed with people. Thankfully, Becca and Zach have already found seats and are engaged in some casual chatter when I arrive. It's strange seeing the two of them without Ash accompanying the other. They've never been particularly close. Sure, they talk when they meet, laugh at the same things when there's something funny, but there's distance. The kind born purely out of differing interests. That or Zach's simply afraid of Becca. It's not impossible and I won't blame him if he is. He might be the tallest in our group, but everyone knows that it means nothing against Becca's temper. Even I am a little scared of her.
Zach! Becca!
Well, you seem to be in a better mood today. What happened? I know that smile, Belle. Come on, still.
Don't rush me. Let's order food first, okay?
A waitress comes by to take our order. In a coffee shop? There's a waitress? It's actually a restaurant? On a normal day, me and Becca will order a hearty serving of their special vegetarian stovies. Zach takes anything with a good helping of meat, sausages, or potatoes in it. But today's a good day. Great, even! It's not wrong to indulge a little, right?
Today's special. For the three of us.
Even the person jotting down our orders looks surprised at today's meal choice. She writes it nevertheless and leaves without a comment. Becca furrows her eyebrows, her mouth halfway open, ready to let loose what's likely a string of reprimands.
Don't worry. It's my treat.
The glare she sends my way reminds me of the one I received from Mama when I punched a kid bullying my younger brother 18 years ago. Naturally, I never did it again after she made me apologize the next day. But Becca's far from being my mom. You know why she's mad? Because she just scolded you for having instant noodle diet. And now you are indulging in splurging in a cafe because of a big bonus. I think she would have been happier if you took her out to help you do some groceries for yourself and then treat her to lunch. A small sheepish grin is enough to turn that frown into a defeated sigh. Food arrives in the middle of a funny story from Zach, putting the rest of the conversation on hold as we are each served our order. It isn't anything fancy. Pan-roasted sea bass with citrus-dressed asparagus and a portion of mashed potatoes on the side, or at least that's what the daily specials boards say. That looks really good! I never did pay any attention to it whenever I come here, since they price whatever is written way above what I'm willing to spend on food on a single day.
Oh, good. I'm so hungry, I think I'm dying.
You're always hungry.
Hey, not all the time.
Let me guess. You skipped breakfast again.
Not on purpose. I may have overslept by a few seconds today.
Right then. Stop stalling, Isabella. What's this about?
Why are you so angry, Becca?
Let us say, Rebecca. She wouldn't be inviting us out if it wasn't worth hearing out.
Well, we're waiting.
I'm treating you guys to a once-in-a-century thing.
An expectant grin breaks out on my face, except...
I'm sorry, say that again.
And this is important because...
Becca only raises an eyebrow at me while Zach appears like he didn't get the punchline to another lame joke Ash made, and it is desperately searching for someone to explain it. Oh, bummer. Maybe I should rephrase it. Ash is not here, so we should celebrate. No. Let's just say it as it is. I mean, this looks really bad. It's as if you don't like Ash around.
Okay, let me do that again. Guess what, guys? I'm paying! I sold the house!
Yay! There it goes. As the news sinks in, their expression goes from sheer bewilderment to utter surprise. That's more like it.
You heard me right, ladies and gentlemen. As of today, I'm Maria Isabella Grace Cruz Santos and free from my instant noodle binge.
Seriously?
Hold it, Belle. You sold the house?
Yep.
Which house is this? In Anslem Village? The one with the open house yesterday?
The one and only. Come on, Becca. I know you've got a better memory than that.
Oh. Oh, wow. That's...
She lets out a hum. Although she's nodding, she gives the impression of someone who has heard something unbelievable and is still forcing her brain to absorb it. I mean, I wonder if they're happy about it. Okay, would this belong in a Reddit somewhere with the AITAH thing, like, I sold this house because I desperately am in need of money, but the house has a ghost in it. Am I the asshole? Did she think we wouldn't be able to sell it? Have some faith in me, Becca. Am I not your best friend or what?
You don't believe me?
No, wala nang libre. The words stumbled out of my mouth before I could stop them. I've been trying to avoid bringing up yesterday's little spat, and judging from the looks of their faces, it seems they are too. Me and my stupid mouth.
I'm sure it ain't the way you're thinking, Bella.
No, I do believe you. But don't you think the sale happened a bit too fast? The open house only started yesterday, and now you already have a buyer?
I mean, have you ever seen the riots?
It happens from time to time.
Yeah, but look, I'm happy for you. Just yesterday, you've been really worried where to get money for your dad's new treatment. And now, all of a sudden, you have something. What if the sale doesn't push through, or I don't know, they're a fraud, or they suddenly back out? Isn't it a little too early to celebrate?
Well, they're celebrating because of the tip that the buyers gave.
Rebecca does have a point, Bella. If you haven't closed the deal yet, there's still a chance they'll go back on it.
They don't seem like it to me. The lady appeared to really want it, and she approached me without even finishing the tour.
Pressured me into it, more like. But I'm not going to tell Becca about that. Knowing her, she'd only worry.
And she already hired someone to handle the house's interior design.
You're joking. Who would do that?
The Wrights, apparently. It's actually pretty funny. She's a bit too excited to get the property, she forgot to buy it. At any rate, they've already signed the agreement today, so it's just a matter of time. And don't tell anyone about this, but Ma'am Hannah also gave us something extra.
Something as in...
As in, it's why I can treat you two to a free meal.
I'm more surprised you accepted it.
She didn't really give us a choice in the matter. So don't lose sleep over this, okay? The couple really want the house. If Rose didn't stop them, they'd likely have paid up front for it yesterday. That's despite the legends, too. I even tried to show them the letter. But nope. I want this house, darling. Go take all our money.
I want to be. Somehow, it's nice to think that you want to be Hannah. Like, you want something. Go take my money. I want it.
You don't really think they believe that, do you? I'm pretty sure for them,
Can
those
you
are
hear
just
the
rumors
rain?
as well. No one is that superstitious in this day and age, Belle.
Yeah, it suddenly started pouring. The rain. Can you hear it through my mic? I hope it's not too loud, though.
Oh, well, there's you.
Right. You know what? I'll just eat all of these by myself.
Yan, wala nang libre. I begin to gather their plates to my side, the food in each still untouched. A laugh almost escapes my mouth with the way Zach's expression quickly changes to disappointment. Becca's hand interrupts me just as I'm about to pull her plate closer to me.
I'm kidding. Don't go all pouty on me again.
Oo nga, ba't kayo nagre-reklamo? Ninilibre na nga kayo.
I'm just concerned you'll get hurt if this doesn't happen. I know how badly you want to close this deal for your papa.
I'm sure he's gonna be fine now, though, with the money. They don't know yet. I think I'll call them tomorrow. Let them know things will be easier. Mama said this morning he's showing progress with the new treatment, too. It's just a matter of time.
I allow myself to smile, genuine and uninhibited. It's strange talking about this with other people, even these who have known you long enough. But today, things simply feel a whole lot lighter with them here. Lunch passes in an enjoyable passion. A laugh here, a playful jab there, but most of it is spent on catching up, telling stories, whatever keeping us busy these days. Something we couldn't afford to do the day before, taking into account what happened. Even Becca's surprisingly chatty. Is there something in the sea base we ate? Zach, though, appears less energetic. While he's far from being the life of a party, he's definitely not the type to keep quiet in a conversation with friends. Apart from a few pets, he's been silent the entire time. If Becca notices...
Are you sure you're not feeling under the weather, Zachary?
Huh? No, I'm okay. No worries, Rebecca.
Doesn't sound okay to me.
It's okay. I might be feeling a little bummed out today, but I'm sure this will pass.
Is it about the reviews this morning?
A pained expression crosses Zach's face, and almost immediately, Becca retreats in her inquiry as though the man's look is enough for an answer for her. A look between the two of them. Did I miss something? What happened this morning? Did I stumble on a big secret? This is why I don't like waking up late.
You heard about those, huh?
Sorry, I just happened to check on some sites this morning.
Nah, it's a very sensitive topic in the first place. I should have expected it.
What reviews?
Oh, did he get some bad reviews for his movie? Although there's a small desire to keep asking on my part, I don't dare voice it out. With Zach, it has always been better to wait. Let him speak on his own. Becca, too, to some extent, although with her, explosions of temper are more common. In the end, he simply answers with a shift of his shoulders, gesturing for her to go on with a tilt of his head.
It's his movie.
That doesn't explain anything. Stop dangling the information, Becca!
Zachary, I'm not the one supposed to be telling her about this. It's still your documentary.
Is it something bad?
Not bad per se. You guys don't need to dwell on it much.
Bad? Listen here. I wouldn't trivialize what those bowheads wrote if I were you. They're ruining other people's jobs.
Oh, sounds like a really bad review. From how her tone rises in anger, it seems like she's the one slighted and not Zach. As Nicker escapes me, which I promptly stamp down as soon as she sends me a hard look.
This isn't a laughing matter, Isabella. Some bowbag just insulted him.
Calm down, Rebecca. Those are just reviews, and it happens a lot.
I do not ken about you two, but calling the entire film an out-and-out drivel, you're better off watching an educational kids' TV show, and worst 1.5 hour of my life, among other things, isn't exactly a critique any decent movie reviewer would say. If you could call that a critique, did we even watch the same film?
Well, maybe I ain't cut out for it. Better stick with my photography or something.
No, Zach. What did the other reviews say? What if it's just one review out of 400 reviews?
If nothing else, this helped me open my eyes to what I can and can't do.
Oh, who even left that review? Was it like a... If it's like a random person, probably just trolling. If it is a respectable director, then maybe he could take notes. But he wouldn't put that in an input if he's, a respectable director. Come on, Zach, don't let that bother you.
You're giving up.
It wasn't a question.
It was just something experimental I did on my free time anyway. It's no big deal.
Becca liked it.
But you worked on it for months.
Doesn't look like it matters for those people.
Don't say that!
Oi! The waitress would be worried. Here I am, chest heaving, looking down at him in the same manner a teacher would that unruly student. Becca's probably proud. What? Becca's proud because of her anger spat? I didn't mean to yell, but there are some things people like Zach aren't supposed to say. How exasperating. He, of all people, should know.
It's just a review.
Except they're pretty well-known critics.
But they're critics. They're not directors.
Why does that matter? They aren't the ones calling the shots on this. Isn't that why they have a committee? Right, Becca?
An amused gleam in her eyes is in her eyes when I turn to her. What does she find so entertaining here? Help me here. Your friend's about to quit his passion for a petty reason. I haven't read what those people wrote about his work, but a few scathing words shouldn't be enough to discourage someone. I should know. After all,
Failing means you're playing, Zach. Not that I'm saying it's bad. I've seen it from start to finish, and I know for myself what you created isn't something people should scoff at. I don't know anything about filming or photography. Hell, I don't have an inkling of artistry in me except for those doodles I make for class. But I know what I watched. Look at Isabella. It's not every day you see her all riled up like this.
She's amused when you're angry. Think Becca would be your typical Chihuahua girlfriend. Angry at everything, including you. Whatever I'm about to say gets lost in my tongue as a flush of embarrassment blooms across my face.
It was a heat of the moment thing. And anyway, I'll be very angry with you if you quit. What about the exhibit?
What exhibit?
Classified information.
Even if I bring you your favorite tonight?
Nope, not a chance.
Oh, come on! I thought we aren't supposed to have secrets.
Thanks, you two. I might need some time alone to myself for a while. Just to think about things, how I'll go from here, that sort of stuff. Hey, I'm not quitting, Bella. Don't give me that face.
There's no face at all. Only a poor imitation of a puppy dog size, if you call this one.
Promise?
I'll be damned if I break any promise I make to you guys. Besides, you're right. It's too early to say anything right now. What's night ain't for another week?
And that's all the answer I need from him. As sentimental as it sounds, there's fulfillment in knowing another person you know won't take the same path you've walked. It's not like it's over for me, though. I still have time. I could still come back. Do my own thing. do what I really wanted to do. Surely, once Papa recovers, once I'm done with everything, inside my bag, my phone buzzes unexpectedly, breaking the pleasant afternoon lull. The screen shows Rose.
Hey, Isabel. You at the office?
Ha ha. Very funny, Rose. I'm hanging up.
Don't, I'm kidding. BRC says the floor plan copies are ready for Miss McCullough to pick up.
She states that as if it already explains everything. Then, out of the blue, she launches a long rant about the awful state of Luxbourne streets. All of which she says in a single breath that I can barely keep up and make out a single word. I stay quiet, if only to avoid becoming the next object of her frustration. She's similar to Becca in that
We're
regard.
stuck in horrendous traffic right now. Bloody stupid drivers.
Bloody stupid drivers. Yeah. When she has finally ran out of things to complain about and stops, what she says next still has none of what I'm hoping to hear from her. Just a quick mumbled plea for me to meet the right interior designer in her stead. And
Anyway, I'll leave it to you. Bye. Thanks.
Classic Rose. She ends the call without even asking for my input. So the sky is cloudless, and the noontime sun is beating down on the hard concrete when we leave the cafe. It's far from unbearable, but it's enough to put most people in a fickle mood, or make them vulnerable to catching something. No wonder we have staff members going AWOL lately, not to mention my boss's mercurial moods. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I want our usual cloudy weather back. For all the gripes about the unpredictable weather, though, the streets of Luxbourne remain constantly busy. The hurried tapping of shoes against the pavement and inane chatter coming from the lunchtime crowd fill the humid afternoon air. A small reminder of the things we still have to do, regardless of how much I want to return to the comfort of my bed. Back to Briar Realty for me. Zach to a meeting with a magazine publisher featuring luxury houses, and Becca to her lesson plans and books at home. But more than once, I catch her sneaking a longing glance over something displayed on a shop window. Did she want to buy something? Maybe I can get it for her this Christmas. I turn my head at the last shop she checked out. A fleeting glimpse. The word stales. Wait! She looks at me, eyes hollow, gaze piercing, and boring into my very soul, like a set of chains to keep my whole body still. There are no shadows or whispers this time. Only a plea. A hum, low and indistinct. Compelling me, beckoning me, intent on dragging me to the void beyond the glass. You know, if you need help that badly, ma'am, can't you stop with the whole glaring thing? I don't dare move. She'd be like, help me. Hi, help me. Oh, my neck. My heart hammers against my ribs. Each beat, every thump, screaming at me to look away and make a run for it. But I can't. I couldn't. All of my limbs feel heavy, while my own breathing strains in the face of her calls.
Leave me alone.
Her mouth is stretched and green, wide and unpleasant. The panic building up in my chest forces me to take a tentative step back. I try not to stare at the decaying flesh, the blood streaming from the gaping wounds on her arm or her nailless fingers. You know what? I would have grabbed my phone and take a picture. Or I would have been shocked. I would have stepped back and bumped whoever is, walking behind me. I don't want this. Not like this. Not after I got what I want for Papa.
No, stop. Leave me alone.
Her face contorts and she lets out a wail, sharp and utterly unforgiving. Rage. There's only hatred and bitterness, as if the very notion of turning away from her is an offense in itself.
Please! I don't want this!
Before I know it, I'm stumbling backwards, my own throat hoarse from the screams I didn't even notice already coming out of my mouth. The back of my feet catches on a loose stone, setting me sprawling on the ground. There's a loose stone in the streets. The resulting pain completely jolts me out of the haze, blurring my mind. For a little while, my surroundings appear unfamiliar until Becca's face swims into my vision. Oh, I thought they already left. A look of concern is on her face and her hands gripping my arms tight. Even Zach appears beside himself with worry while he stands behind her, acting as a shield against a small crowd of onlookers already forming around us.
What happened?
Bella, you okay?
My mouth opens and closes, but nothing comes out. The words refuse to form. On impulse, I sneak a swift glance at the display window. She's gone, yet the foreboding feeling hasn't left me. My hands are shaking as I push myself off the ground, my weakened limbs relying solely on reflex and muscle memory. Something icy has made its home at the pit of my stomach. I want to throw up, anything to get the wretched sensation out, you know? They're right. The ghost is not confined within a room in the mansion. She's not confined within the mansion. She has followed Becca on the streets. Possibly could follow
You were
her home
screaming.
too.
Zach, call someone!
No, don't. I'm good. I'm good. I need to get to the office. Rose, the floor plans. Someone's going to pick it up. I'll see you later.
Careful. Don't stand up yet. Stay put, Isabella. Zach, you watch over her for me. I'll call for someone.
I attempt to smile to put her at ease, but it likely comes off as a grimace. Gently, I pushed her hands off my shoulders. My knees are still trembling, but I can stand. Leave me. Stay away. The humidity is stifling, but everyone's stares are unnerving, and Becca and Zach's concerns are suffocating. I don't want to be here. No more. I break into a run. I wish I hadn't left my bed this morning. Here with only the occasional drips of water on the sink and the whirring of the fan blades to keep me company. My electric fan! It's easy to fall into a cycle of negative thinking. In a London-inspired place? But even with the clutter to keep me company, the room still feels a whole lot bigger than usual. I hug my knees closer as a group passes by outside. Loud. So loud. If only there was a way to tune everything out. To keep my head from replaying every image, every sound of her. Her screams, her awkward gait as she reaches for me, her bone-chilling smile, her pleas for enough. That's enough. A shiver passes over me, though it's not from the hair still hanging damp against my back, nor the draft that enters the room from the windows I've left wide open. My gaze shifts over the letter sitting on the coffee table. Its edges flutter innocuously as the wind touches it. Funny how an ordinary-looking piece of paper can bring this much trouble. The impulse to throw it away or rip it to pieces is still there. I can easily do it, but after that, what? Will she leave me? What about those people who have already seen it? Will they be okay? This uncertainty gnaws at me. Knowing that she's real, it might also go after the people I care about. I just wish someone would listen. Believe me. The abrupt break. I was like, I was waiting for her to suddenly peek through the window, or maybe should follow her home. Wait, give me a minute. I just need to get something. I'll get water. So just give me a minute. I'll take a quick break on this part, okay? I'm back. Thanks for sticking around, guys. So there's a phone ringing, and blindly I grabbed some snacks. Blindly I grabbed some snacks. No. Well, blindly I fished out my phone from under the mess of papers and cushions where I've carelessly thrown it before taking a shower hours ago. Ash's name flashes brightly on the screen. Oh, it's Ash. Is he calling because of this afternoon?
Thank you so much for spamming my inbox, Scaredy Cat.
Oh.
Hey, Ash.
What's wrong?
I just had a long day. The couple who bought the house wanted us to finish processing the papers within the week. It's a little hectic, but we'll manage.
Really? You sold it?
Don't sound so surprised. I told you, you don't stand a chance. The rights won't take no for an answer. You've been on the losing end from the very start. Ha!
Whoever said I was interested in the house in the first place?
But you said...
He's Ashhole again now. Despite his light tone, his snicker only comes off as annoying to my ears. I have to fight the urge to end the call right then and there. Stupid Ash.
You're such an ass.
Oh, he's an ass. Ashhole.
And just so you know, I'm not treating you to a separate celebration. Or ever.
No, that's just unfair. And here I was looking something up for you. Didn't you say you wanted to talk to Andrew?
I pause. I did say that, but I didn't think it actually goes through the trouble, considering how much he scoffed at the whole topic in the first place.
Is he okay with that?
Totally. Besides, I need to ask him about something. I might as well do it soon. What do you say you come with me tomorrow morning?
Well, there's no harm in it, I suppose. I've got a free day anyway.
Great, I'll just pick you up. Don't oversleep.
Don't compare me to you. I'm not the one who sleeps like a rock.
How did he know that she overslept this morning? Oh, I will live for the day he'll stop making fun of me. Just wait. You asshole. As I'm about to end the call, he clears his throat.
And, Isabella?
His sudden diffident tone sends my eyebrows shooting up into my hairline. Is the world ending today?
Yeah? Did you forget something?
Do you think never mind. Good night.
You know, I think Ash likes her. There will never be a day when Ash would stop teasing Isabella if he likes her. I'm not saying it's good, I'm just saying that he's... It's probably his, you know, silly, jokey side. And she can be annoyed, but at least he's not actually bullying her, he's not exactly offending her, just teasing her all the time. No one is saying this will work. Even I am doubtful it will. But right now, I'll take anything. Anything to get out of this nightmare. Sleep comes in easier tonight. Snack, you want snack? Say ah! And for the first time in a long time, I dream of clear skies, of unrestrained laughter from children playing in the streets, and of small cramped dwellings. To an outsider, the sight does not paint a pretty picture. However, this is home to me. Oh! Second day of the game, October 23rd, Sunday. Morning dawns bright and clear the following day. Although the air still feels muggy, and I miss the chilly autumn weather, it's one of those rare weekends when I'm up even before my alarm rings. If it wasn't for Ash's call last night, I'd probably sleep in. When 9 a.m. rolls around, oh, this is a new place. Yeah, this is a new background, and something is... Oh, is that just the sun, like the sun ray? Because something is like sparkly over here. The RPG girl in me says there's probably an item over there that we can pick up. My 9 a.m. rolls around. I'm already heading downstairs where Ash is waiting for me in his car. I thought he was downstairs by his car. His hair is a disheveled mess, eyes drowsy, and overall looking like he hurried to get out of bed. Or fell out of it. Or both. He looks adorably rumpled this way. Adorably rumpled. Isabella likes Ash too. There's something between them. There's something between them that's not, you know, completely out there yet. But I'm not going to tell him that. It'll only bloat his unbearable ego. Yeah, there's definitely something between them.
Good morning, Ash.
He makes a motion with his finger around his ear. Tone it down.
Can you even drive?
He answers me with a slight raise of his hand, a yawn, and nothing more. He has never been particularly fond of mornings, and for that, I'm thankful to every god in the universe, less mental capacity for him to make fun of me. There's the reason why mornings are my favorite. It doesn't take long for us to reach our destination, the small cafe situated in Loxbourne's busiest street, the same one I'd often visit with Becca for its cheap food. I'd never gone here on a Sunday, and it's striking how different it appears without the usual weekday and Saturday rush. The atmosphere especially reminds me of something we'd also have back at home, near the university I used to attend. I wonder what happened to it. It was being renovated before I left, so I never got to visit one last time. The place has always had a calming effect on me. But today, despite standing in a place similar to it, anxiety easily what's happening, baby bulol? Anxiety easily washes over me as soon as I stepped out of the car. I'm quite used to dealing with people I've never met before, thanks to my work, but still, I don't know him. In spite of the fact both Ash and Becca have vouched for him, what will he think of me and my story? What if he thinks I'm crazy? Hell, even my own friends thought so. I draw in a breath to quell the panic beginning to rise in me. Oh well, only one way to find out. A few hesitant steps forward, and then Ash suddenly pulling me back by my elbow.
Hold on, scaredy cat, not too fast.
Without warning, he flicks my forehead hard.
That hurts! What was that for?
Get yourself together, will you? He's not going to bite. He's very accommodating, too.
I wasn't scared of him or anything.
You don't look like it. Didn't sound like you were okay last night either.
Huh?
What was that last one? Hey! Don't just ignore me!
All questions and retorts die on my mouth once he puts the door to the shop. A cast iron bell attached to it chimes softly, announcing our arrival. Oh, what's that? Why'd you have a Fright Fest skull? Oh, you have a Fright Fest skull on your, right before your name. The smell of freshly brewed coffee welcomes us as soon as we step in. Like the usual, several tables and chairs have been set up for the patrons. But most of the where did you get that skull? I see. So if you clip a horror game, it comes out? Most of the customers have forgone them in favor for the more comfortable throw pillows and bean bags the staff has laid out on the floor. Becca would love to know why they have something like this on Sundays. She's been complaining how uncomfortable the library chairs are for a long time now. Oh, he looks familiar. Huh? The professor looks familiar. Ash leads me to a secluded spot near the window, where an old man, probably in his 50s or 60s, is seated, enjoying a brew and a book.
Professor Clark.
It's just Andrew now. I'm no longer your professor, Detective Inspector Frey.
The guy, Andrew, looks up from his book and gives him a smile. So they're close. They're familiar, one that goes beyond what someone expects from a simple student and mentor. With another warm smile, he gestures for us to take the empty seats opposite him.
Have you been waiting long?
Quite some time. But I come here early on weekends. Best time to get their first serving of bear claws. They're the only place that serves it here. I took the liberty of ordering for you two. I hope you don't mind. I thought it'd be best to talk over a decent helping of coffee.
Oh, thank you. So thoughtful. Soon enough, a waiter brings us 2 more cups and set down a basket of pastries.
Aren't you going to introduce the lady?
Ooh, he suddenly looks at me. So adorable.
Ah, right, sorry. Isabella, this is Prof. Andrew. He's one of my professors back at the university. Andrew, this is Isabella Santos.
Santos. Portuguese? Spanish? Brazilian? Mexican?
Filipino!
Filipina, actually. It's a pleasure to meet you, Professor.
Ah, your name carries a lot of history, Miss Santos. Just Andrew is fine. Don't do what Ashton's doing. He doesn't listen to this old man.
He doesn't listen to anyone, more like. The awkward tension typically present in first meetings dissipates after that. I was expecting someone strict, and to an extent, someone severe. But Professor Andrew Clark is definitely the opposite of what I have in mind. The more personable kind, similar to a grandfather who dotes on you at family gatherings. It's obvious why Ash has taken a liking to him.
Ashton tells me there's something you wish to discuss that I could help with. Let's hear it then.
Isabella's VA? I think you've mentioned Marian's VA. I'm not sure about Isabella's VA. Who? Yo, it's Amelie. Yo! Oh yeah, it is Amelie. Oh, so that's why she also sang the opening song. I give Ash a hesitant glance, but he just nods and gestures towards Andrew with his head. He's leaving this to me. It's my story to tell after all. I keep it short and concise. I found a letter in this old mansion. Now I'm cursed. She left out all the details. Exactly as I have told Ash and Zach when they asked about it. I don't mention the name of the place. No use saying it now that someone else legally owns it. No use dragging other people into my problems.
I'm sure it's that letter I found, but I don't know anymore. I just want to know how to escape this nightmare.
Of course. We're talking about the one in Anslem Village, aren't we?
How did you...
Don't look so surprised. There's only one place popular enough here if we're going to talk about hauntings. I once had a colleague who wrote about it and the urban legends surrounding the place. Years worth of study, but fascinating. It's a shame he passed away at such a young age. He would have done a much better job at explaining topics like this one compared to me. Ashton here might disagree, but it's an interesting topic in sociology, if you care to have an open mind.
Studying the science and theory behind it is completely different from outright believing in it.
You don't believe in those stories, sir?
Now, this isn't a question of belief. All I'm saying is things like these speak a lot about a place's culture and history, and it's not just limited to ghosts. Monsters, gods, you name it. Even you, Miss Santos.
What about me?
How you respond to these stories. It tells a lot about you and your upbringing, in the same way it tells me why our detective inspector here finds such topics absurd. Interesting, isn't it?
My head is starting to spin from all of this. I'm not the smartest person around, but I understand what he's trying to get at, I think. It's still not too much to take in at once. I look to Ash for help, but his eyebrows are drawn in a frown. If he keeps staring like this at his cup, I'm pretty sure it'll crack soon.
There's still something you're not telling.
Didn't I tell you everything the other day?
Yeah, but you mentioned the rights. Then you proceeded to drop the topic right after. What's with that?
They don't have anything to do with this.
Rights. Luke and Hannah, right?
Oh, he knows them.
Yeah, they're the ones who got the place.
I'm not surprised. They're the kind who gets what they want once they set their eyes on it.
Sana all.
From what I've heard, word gets around.
A heavy sigh escapes my lips. Popular or not, they're just my clients. I'll buy a little pushy, but just clients. End of story. Right, we should stop pestering me about them. What? Just... I don't get it with Isabella's attitude about asking for help but not telling them everything about it. She's trying to, I don't know. She's a typical Filipina girl. Typical Filipina breadwinner girl who thinks that she should make people believe that she's okay. Like there's nothing wrong, even though she already faced the actual ghost. She just still do not want to cause a scene. She wants people, you know, she told people, why can't you believe me? She is, you know, she's expecting them to believe her story, but also at the same time, it's like she's having a hard time asking for help, which is like a typical thing with, you know, breadwinners. So I don't know, both options doesn't sit right with me. What is it again that Becca does when dealing with a particularly difficult child? The pesky annoying kind? I wish I could remember. I could certainly use the same trick right about
Ashton,
now.
look here. I know you're trying to help, but the deal's almost already closed. The papers are being prepared. Once it's done, it's over. I'm just their agent.
And when is that happening?
When what? Is there even a purpose to this line of questioning?
Your working relationship with them. When's it going to end?
About a week from now. It depends on how long the approval process would take, but they wanted us to rush in.
Oh. That's new. She said something different from the actual line.
Really? You're absolutely sure about that?
Yes, really. Unless they want to buy a house again and want me and Rose to be their agent. If yes, then I don't see a problem with it. Now stop annoying me about it.
Don't accept it.
What? Why? It's my job.
Oh lord. Even my younger siblings aren't this difficult to deal with. Then again, Ash is far from a younger sibling to me. If you'd only spell it out, surely I'd understand. We wouldn't even have to talk about it right now. Then how? That's how it is, right? Find an even ground. Talk about it like the adults we are. It wasn't like this before, but somewhere along the way, something has changed in us as people, as friends. I wish there's a way I could tell then or why. Instead, I'm left searching blindly for reasons. The next thing we know, we'll be drifting further and further apart. How frustrating.
Now, kids, settle down. We're not going to solve anything by shouting.
Sorry, Sir Andrew.
And we're not going to solve anything either if you keep omitting things.
Ash has a point.
Speak for yourself. I'm not the only one doing it.
You'll have to forgive my former student, Miss Santos. He's always been the curious kind. Many people think he's lazy, but it's actually the opposite. I see that hasn't changed.
Oh, really? How is he back when he was your student? I'm sorry, I need to ask. He doesn't talk much about that.
And there's a reason why. Please don't.
Tried to sleep on the first day of class.
Oh.
He didn't repeat it after what I made him do when I caught him. Students like him are the easiest to deal with, once you know what piques their interest. I'd have to say, he's one of the very few who's actually interested in the subject, though. But there was this one time when...
By the end of the conversation, Ash looks like he's praying for the ground to swallow him. He's never been one to talk about himself. What I know about him are mostly bits and pieces I've gleaned over the years. He's an atrocious singer. He's bad at art, and he has a personal vendetta against mornings. Now it feels like he isn't that hard to figure out after all. It's past noon when Andrew had to leave us for another meeting. But before we separate...
Miss Santos, a word of advice. Just keep in mind that when it comes to cases like this, things aren't always what they seem.
Naturally, the mansion and the letter was brought up several times during our talk. And though Ash is right, in that Andrew offers a different perspective, he has left me with more questions than answers instead. What is she? What does she want from me? Is she ever going to leave? Are you going to ask for their study as references and study the history of the mansion and the ghost? They all continue to bug me after we've left the coffee shop, and I will take this chance to save in a new slot. I don't even notice when Ash takes a different turn on our way back.
Where are we going? You can drop me off at the park.
Guess. You have 3 chances.
I'm serious, Ash. Where are we going?
He doesn't answer, but shortly he stops his car in front of a small, nondescript food stall a little ways away from the movie house. If I wasn't paying closer attention, I would have missed it without a doubt. He motions for me to wait as he gets off the car and walks in its direction. Sheesh, if you want to buy something, just say it. No need to make yourself look mysterious. It makes you look more like a dork than cool. The wait isn't long, however. Soon he's walking back, holding 2 fish-shaped cones in both hands. Ice cream, parfait, a cross of the 2. The fish-shaped ice cream, taiyakis. By the time he's back inside the car, I've given up any effort to figure out what he bought. Not that it looks bad. It's actually quite cute.
Here, take it.
I have to move my head back a little when he thrusts it at me to avoid the ice cream and the fruit toppings from the ending up on my nose.
What's this for?
Taiyaki!
My arm's getting tired. 5, 4, 3, 2.
With a very glance, I take it off his hands. I still don't understand why there's a need for ice cream today. Nevertheless, I take a small bite. You know, when somebody buys 2 ice cream, I'd automatically assume that he's treating me like, I mean, you're with Ash, right? In that context, you're with Ash. He went out of the car. He got 2 of the same thing. So I'm automatically assuming one's for him, one's for me. And he trusted in her face. Why didn't she just take it? It's actually pretty good. I must have shown in my face because he chuckles as soon as I take another
Saw
one.
the place open the other day when we watched Zach's movie. Thought I should give it a try. It doesn't seem like a bad place to get food from time to time.
And you're giving me free ice cream because...
Do I need to have a reason?
Yeah.
Are you really going to ask me that?
I mean, his reason could be, yeah, it's interesting. It looks good. Try it. Here's the thing with Ashton Frey. He does not just treat anyone to free food because he feels like it. He's that much of a Scrooge. Hell, he even asked me to teach him how to haggle once. Haggle? Of all the people who'd ask me that. I'd have expected such requests from Becca, but Ash? Not at all. If I'm going to be honest, he looks a bit constipated with that expression on his face right now. So, is she thinking that maybe Ash would ask her something in return? I think he's starting to regret ever buying this. Why can't you just show appreciation from your friends who bought you stuff? Even if they just gave you free stuff. Just show appreciation.
The other day, the movie with Zach and Rebecca. Rebecca's there, yeah, I think so. Yeah. Anyway, during the movie, we, that's to say, we...
You know, not everything, not every gesture needs to have that, ulterior motive. Somebody gives you stuff, free food, whatever, just show appreciation, okay?
Shit. Should have written down something first.
Get to the point, Ashton.
Right. I'm sorry.
What?
Not I'm sorry for, not getting to the point. I'm sorry for the other day. I got carried away. I said things that upset you. I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Okay? That's all? That's all you're going to say? You're not still angry, are you?
You didn't have to buy me anything. A simple sorry would have been enough.
He went through all the trouble. Then just show appreciation for it. I bite into the cone again. A small attempt to keep myself occupied and relieve the heat crawling up my face. It doesn't work, but at least I don't have to look at him. Why I'm feeling embarrassed over an apology, I have no idea. It's not like it wasn't called for. They were being mean, especially him, and you can just be thankful for friends who know how to say sorry when they were being mean. In that fraction of a second, it hits me. He skipped his day off just for today. I should be the one apologizing and thanking him. Oh, there's a log. Silence is an awkward company while we finish our respective snacks. There are words for this, for people like us, for understandings and sentiments like this. Yet in this instant, they won't come. As promised, he drops me off at the park right after, faces unsaid and still hanging heavily in the air. Oh, new backdrop. New backdrop. In this weather, the city park gives off a lazier and more languid vibe than usual. Where children are usually seen running around and playing, there are now people leaning back on their picnic blankets, simply enjoying the afternoon sun. The smell of food drifts from nearby carts, and if the wind blows in the right direction, one would catch the whiff of freshly trimmed grass. Maybe I should try walking home today to get my mind off of things? To try and find the words somehow? I haven't done that in a while.
Thanks, Ash, for today.
No problem. Say hi to Rebecca for me.
Yeah, I will.
Even so, I linger. We both do. A mild humid breeze brings the smell of dried leaves, warmed earth, and a far-off distant memory. A fall starts and awkward first meetings. Same place, same people playing the same parts. Funny how, of all the days, my brain chooses to remember it now.
Wait, Belle.
Ash exits his car. His strides are unsteady when he approaches me, or maybe this is his uncertainty showing? I'm not quite sure. He has never looked uncertain to me before. Always calm, always sure, always collected. He stops a short distance from me, close enough that he's within an arm's reach, but just far enough for his voice to be heard over a decent small talk, if this is what it's going to be. He fumbles for something in his pockets.
Here, catch.
The small bag lands cleanly on my outstretched hands before it hits the ground. Oh, nice catch! I raise an eyebrow at him, and he responds by shrugging and stuffing both hands back in his pockets. Somewhere to the side, he finds an interesting spot to look at. Sometimes you have to wait, Papa said long ago. For once this time I listen. His voice is halting, hesitant, when he finds it
My
again.
mom used to make me carry around one of those when I was young. To ward off evil and bring you luck, she said. I don't believe in this kind of thing now. But if it makes you feel safe, since you're a total scaredy cat, then I guess it's okay to give you one.
Perhaps at the moment there aren't any words for it. I've never been good with those. But right now I could thank him in the best way I know. The best way I know. Is there just like a simple thank you? You can be nice when you're trying. You're not bad after all. I wonder what the possible consequences of this are. If I tell him you're not bad after all, you can be nice when you're trying. They're not so different. Maybe I'm just overthinking things. Maybe they don't actually branch off to different dimensions. Yeah, you're not bad. I close the short distance separating us. And lightly, in place of phrases one couldn't spin together, or answers too early to seek out, I lean over and give him a little peck on the cheek. Hey! I think I unlocked something good. Wait, give me just a minute, I snack. Is this canon? Is this a branch? The touch is short, fleeting, the kind that speaks volumes of boundaries we don't often cross as friends. Akala ko ba horror VN to? Aba! Oo nga no. Malay mo, mumu pala si Ash. Baka yung relasyon nila yung nakakatakot. Oh, it's a branch? Oh, I must have chosen something good. Wait. What if I chosen the other one? Did you shake hands? Do they hug? Nevertheless, the thought is there. It lingers. In the gentle autumn wind that passes, in the empty space separating us when I step back and look up at him with a smile. It's easy to express gratefulness this way, isn't it? At least, with my own family, that's the case. For the two of us, I'm not quite sure. Did he understand? After all, gratitude is considerably harder to put into words when you spent the latter half of your friendship teetering between good-natured jests and ruffling each other's feathers. Seconds pass before he clears his throat. His face has gone remarkably red, whether from the heat or something else, I can't quite tell. But he understands. I know he does, because the smile on him when it finally meets my eye is the gentlest I've seen him show.
I, gotta go. Got some reports I forgot to file the other day.
Yeah, see you around. Thanks for the ice cream and the charm.
Don't lose it. You won't find one here again if you do.
I won't. I might move like I have 2 left feet, but I know how to take care of my own stuff. I'm not a total klutz.
I know.
You know, I keep listening to Isabella's voice. It really just, you know, it really sounds different from when Amelie sings to when Amelie voice acts.
And Belle, remember that one time? Devlin Court?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I do. With all the clarity in the world.
You at the time when we... What I'm trying to say is that you can rely on me if something, anything happens.
Horror game to, diba? Teka lang.
Not the exact same thing, of course, but you get the idea. I'll be around.
Baka death flag yan. Pinapakakilig lang tayo. Sa umpisa.
I'll keep that in mind. You're not that bad after all.
Before leaving, he waves at me one last time. The next time we talk, we'll be back to the way we were. Because at the end of the day, that's how things have always moved between us. Not, what we're familiar with, what we're comfortable with. But for all that, it's always easy to put my own faith in him. I just hope I can keep them safe. Keep him safe. Death flag! Ayan, death flag yun! A light wind blows again, sending dried leaves swirling and the distinct smell of earth into the air. For the first time, the sunlight feels less harsh. Maybe a walk is good? Maybe not. You know, with the jump scare popping, like suddenly. Hello, ganon. I need to visit the grocery too. Yes, naisip din niya. Come to think of it, wasn't there an art store that opened recently near the park? The cat's name is Beruthiel. Beruthiel? Or at least that's what his collar says. Beruthiel or Beruthiel, right? It's an odd name to give a cat in my opinion. How do you even pronounce it? But it speaks grace, much like the one that carries it. It shows in the way he swishes its tail and his eyes follow my hands every movement. Where the cat? Meow. I'm not sure what he finds fascinating in me, to be honest. I wasn't the very picture of grace when he found me after all. It was a bad idea, carrying 2 heavy bags of newly bought art materials and groceries without help or a sure ride home. In hindsight, perhaps I shouldn't have bought all of these at the same time. I didn't even make it past the park. And now, I'm suffering underneath the glaring afternoon sun, hunched up on the park bench and drenched in sweat, in the company of a cat curiously watching my every movement. I hope it stays where it is. It's just a black cat, but back at home they're considered ill omens. Oh, yeah, it's a pretty popular, like, superstition about the black cat, but that's a misconception. I know there are several people who've already debunked this superstition. You know, the only reason why I could think of why black cats are considered bad luck, especially at night, it's because they're hard to see, I think. Yeah, like you suddenly bump into them.
Don't look at me like that. I can act graceful as well if I want to.
Not that I've ever acted graceful in my life, of course. Growing up with rowdy younger brothers and sister does that. Or maybe it's the opposite. Mama used to call me a little troublemaker before. Well, graceful or not, there's no use moping. A shorter breather and I'm off home. A short breath, breather, a short breather, and then I'm off home. Besides, it isn't like the company's bad, even if it's a cat, as long as it doesn't bite or crosses my path.
Well, where's your owner, anyway?
He has one, doesn't he? An owner. That's what the collar's for, isn't it? A bandage is wrapped on one of its paws, though. I wonder what happened to it. Did he run away?
Well, if you don't have one, I won't be able to take you in. My apartment doesn't allow pets. I tried to bring one home before, a cat. Not black, of course. And Rebecca threw a fit before the landlady could.
I take a small packet of sweets from one of the bags beside me and pop it open. As I'm about to put it into my mouth, he meows. My hand stops.
Do you want one?
He doesn't meow again as I'm expecting him to, but I take his unblinking gaze as a yes. I shift the piece to my palm and hold it out to him, warily. He sniffs at it once, twice before...
Beruthiel!
Oh, it's Beruthiel. Oh! Oh, it's Marion. It's Marion's cat. Like a good, properly trained pet, Beruthiel responds as soon as he's called. Recognition comes as soon as my head snaps in the direction of the voice. Miss McCullough's hard to miss. What with her height?
I'm sorry. Did my cat hurt you? Miss Santos, was it? I'm surprised to see you here.
I'm surprised. Like her accent. I'm surprised to see you here.
Nice to meet you again, Miss McCullough.
Were you harmed in any way? I'm sorry. Beruthiel's not exactly fond of other people. Even run away from the veterinarian right now.
Oh no, he was just sniffing my hand earlier.
My Beruthiel's a she.
That's true. Frankly, meetings like this don't happen a lot. And if it does, a simple nodding of heads is enough. Why does she have to buy a... Is it a tea? What do you call this? This ruler? Tea something? What would she need it for? Still, trying to be friendly wouldn't hurt, right? Just let's talk about the cat. I keep my tone cordial and warm.
I'm actually surprised you have a cat, Miss McCullough.
Ruler, T-square. Yeah, a T-square. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like a big ruler. I just don't get. I don't understand why Isabella would need to buy a T-square. I used to own one back in high school. We had drafting classes back then, so yeah, the T-square is one of the things that was required for us.
And why exactly is that? There are a lot of people who have pets.
Yeah, but not a black one. I'm amazed you're taking care of one.
I don't understand what you're trying to get at. Is there a problem with my cat?
No, not at all. She's very sweet. Just in other cultures, aren't they a sign of bad luck?
Oh no, yeah. Why would you like tell somebody your cat is bad luck? As I've said earlier. Oh no, I think I may have made the wrong choice. She said, back at home it is. My grandmother used to tell me stories about it, and I mean, it's just so maybe we can all agree that the reason why the curse is so potent for Isabella is because of her superstitious background. Like, isn't that the point of what Professor Edward told us earlier, right? Like, some people would easily or better believe these urban legends because of their background, and that's why Ash would never believe them. But Isabella would.
Nothing has happened to me so far.
Displeasure is evident on her face. Of course, I've forgotten that for other people, black cats are an omen of good luck. There you go again, running your mouth off, Isabella. I rack my brain for a way to remedy the situation, but she holds out the hand.
This is a good place to stop and end this conversation, don't you think so?
No.
It is good to see you again, Santos.
A complete dismissal if I've ever heard one. I watch her as she leaves, though she stops shortly before crossing the threshold separating the park and the street. She faces me again, looking like there's something she has forgotten to say. Her colors are actually nice, like her creamy pale skin contrasts so well with the blue eyes.
By the way, about the Ermengarde mansion, with my clients, it's the rights. I mean, I hope you don't mind me asking, but has the deal been finalized?
There's still a few papers they need, but the house is more or less theirs now.
Ah, thank you. That's all I needed to know.
Didn't she receive the floor plans we sent her yesterday?
Wait, about the mansion.
The letter? The same one they saw? Whoever she is, she's asking for help. Someone. I want to tell Miss McCullough that the urban legends aren't just legends anymore. They're real. She is not going to believe me.
Don't mind me. I need to go too. Have a good day, Miss McCullough.
I hasten to pick all the bags I've left on the bench and ran as far as my legs can take me. In that moment, what I'm carrying in my hands weigh far lighter than the overwhelming guilt trying to consume me. Home. I want to go home. Anywhere where I won't be reminded of the house, or of her, of my own cowardice. The food, which food? The food tastes less appetizing tonight. A pity. One would think that someone who has been on a continuous binge of instant noodles would find a home-cooked meal enjoyable. But it isn't. Maybe she's now addicted to the sodium. Hunger isn't what is gnawing at me tonight. Neither are my sore muscles. The TV runs loudly in the background, but what it says barely registers in my brain. It's hard when the things you're trying to forget keeps returning to the forefront of your mind. It distracts you, eats at you, devours you. I wish this would stop. Does Ash know that you leave your panty on the floor like that? I wish I wasn't the one who picked it up. You should pick up your panty from the floor. I wish it was somebody else.
In other local news, a woman was found dead in her home.
Wow. Maybe I should save another.
Luxbourne police officials are currently investigating the crime scene, but has classified the case as homicide. The victim, identified as Rose Pamela Cooper, 33 years old, working as a real estate agent.
Wait, what? Rose? That's our Rose, right? Our Rose Cooper? Our mentor?
Discovered lying in a pool of blood in her two-bedroom flat with the words "Help me" repeatedly written on the walls.
So she did see the letter. No. This isn't what I want. This isn't supposed to happen. None of this is supposed to happen. No one's supposed to die. Those are just stories, right? Legends. That's what everyone has kept telling me, so why? And immediately I rushed to my study table in search of my phone. My hand, cold from dread, clings tightly to it as soon as I touch the edges. A piece of folded paper. The letter, lying unassumingly beside it, slips to the floor when I pick up the device. But I pay it no mind. There are more important things. But right now, I need to call her. Who? Rose? You can't call Rose. I was with her. I was just with her not too long ago and she was okay. No. It isn't Rose. I'm sure of it. Like, her ID is on TV. I just talked to her and a sob escapes me and hot tears begin to blur my vision. You should call Becca. One after another, they trickle down. Weighed by the very same guilt I refuse to admit I've been carrying from the start. No, that's true. She is in shock and she is in denial of what she just heard from on the news. The same one I've been hiding from. The same one that has put the people I care about in danger. My hands shake as I navigate to Rose's number on my contacts list. She'll answer, right? That's what she always does. She'll pick it up, tell me to turn down the waterworks, and call me a wuss afterwards.
She'll answer. Please answer, Rose.
I'm pretty sure you'll be horrified if she actually does answer, Isabella. Again and again I dial, whispering, praying, pleading.
Come on, Rose. Don't do this to me. Please pick up. I know you're there, Rose. You're not dead. Please tell me you're not.
This adds to the series of deaths and disappearances that has plagued Luxborn in the recent years. The authorities are currently looking at a possible link with the notorious Anselm Butcher case.
The TV runs loudly in the background. A deafening static sounds from my phone speakers, but in my ears, I can only hear the screams, her pleas, her whispers. What if Ash is actually working on this case? He's like an investigator of some sort. Oh, there's the whisper again. We are not safe. October 24th, Monday. A buzzing sensation jolts me awake. My body still wants to sleep, to forget what I heard, what I saw last night. But it's there, nudging, prodding at me. Slowly, I become aware of how awkward my position is, and the aches that accompany sleeping in a curled up position the night before. If I even slept at all, I would have, in that sense, given the fact that I've told all my friends what happened at the mansion. Regardless whether they fully believe it or not, they're concerned. Right? And additionally, Rose and the manner in which how she was killed kind of somewhat ties it together with Isabella's story. So if I were Isabella during that night, I would have called Becca and asked if I could sleep there with her. So she's blaming herself now. Rose is gone because of the letter I was too curious to look at. I should have been more careful. Well, if you think about it, Rose was the one who called you to the attic. Well, at least it's the ghost pretending to be Rose. So maybe it was actually her that led you to the letter. I should have just kept my mouth shut. I should have destroyed it before anyone else has gotten involved. I should have... The notification on my laptop blinks incessantly, mockingly when I look at it, as if it's calling me back to a sense of normalcy. So, to all BRC employees, in light of the recent In light of the recent end events, there will be an all-staff emergency meeting from 1 to 2. Attendance is a must. Company changes, new hierarchy, and policies will all be discussed during the meeting. Everyone is expected to bring a copy of their own attendance logs and sales reports for the last 6 months to be submitted to your respective managers for review. What? Just today? HR manager. Unless you know it's in a readily available database, would be easy. On one hand, going will keep me busy, take my mind elsewhere. On the other hand, the place itself is a stark reminder of what my own fears have cost me. I should just go to work or stay. Oh, this is a really good choice. Wait. I'm gonna save here. I'm gonna save and then it's like there's two completely different scenarios here. If I go to work, we'll see an office. If I stay at home, we'll just stay at home. But I mean, it's a blind run. I don't know what will happen. I don't know where the branches are. So I'm just actually relying on my gut feeling in every choices I make. So for now, I am thinking we should go to work. We should go to work. Yeah. Moping won't get me anywhere. Go with your gut. Exactly. What we'll go with. This is just like one of those things, isn't it? You deal with it with a smile no matter how bad things get and hope for the best. Yeah, you wear that rose smile. Although my whole body feels like lead and my limbs are sore, I push myself away from the chair and head for the shower. The letter I dropped on the floor last night flutters open as I pass by, unfolding for no one else to see, but me to see. Every word written on it glares back at me. They sneer. They ridicule. Like living beings fully aware of what they've done. Like, how could you even stay inside your house with this? With a huff, I pick it up, shove it into my bag, perhaps with more anger and frustration than I'm used to showing. Why had she never thought of like burning it? Just clipping it apart so that no one else would see it. This, too, I'll deal with. Somehow, I'll find a way to make things right. I have to, before it takes more people from me. Even if I must do it on my own. So, did Rose die because of one of my choices? Did she die because I chose to show her the letter instead of hiding it from her? Typical working day. Okay. Everyone present has already heard about Rose. It's everywhere. Everyone's giving me a wide berth, as thought the mere mention of Rose would be enough to trigger something in me. It's appreciated, but it only serves to create a bigger hole in the place Rose has left. You know, usually when somebody in the company passes away, what you will see is an email, you know about pass the hat emails? It's like when the company would, like, give some sort of memorial for the employee who passed away. Like, she was with our company from this to that, the picture, and then Any donation to her family will be well appreciated. This is the contact where you can send your donations to. Something like that. But her company was like, everybody meeting. Prepare your reports. Okay, well, boss calls for a meeting after lunch. I don't have to look up from my work to know what it is about. He's in a strange, pensive mood today, probably out of respect for a dead colleague. Oddly, I'd appreciate it more if he just shouted at me today. Anything is better.
I'm sure you've all heard of what happened to Miss Cooper. She was a valued member of our team and she will be missed. There's no date for a funeral yet, but those who wish to attend, kindly speak with your respective supervisors. By the way, has anyone heard about our still AWOL staff? None? HR, you know what to do.
Oh. What happens after AWOL? You will get an RTWO. That stands for Return to Work Order. And if there's no response to that RTWO or Return to Work Order within a specified number of days, the company would have all the right to dismiss your contract. Basically, legally terminating you because you are not reporting to work.
Santos, a word. In my office.
At the end of it, I've been given the entirety of Rose's workload, including finalizing the rights papers, have been promised an ample compensation for my efforts. I think he's expecting me to be happy about it. Instead, I immerse myself in my work. I have to, anyway, if I want to forget. Time flies when you do, and by the time I give notice, it's already late. Everyone's already gone, leaving me in the company of a radio and a member of our janitorial staff. I don't even know his name. Rose likely does. She remembers people easily like that.
The Luxborn Police Department continues its search for the following reported missing people.
Yeah, employee of the month. Can you search, Nino? Can you search? Just picture this. I am very curious. Missing? Aren't they? Still, I have to check. What did she find out? BRC may have a lot of staff, they may have a lot of agents hired, but I'd remember those names anywhere. After all, they're also part of the crew who worked with us in preparing the mansion for the open house. Then the letters? No, that can't be. I hope it's not what I'm thinking.
But Rose is...
Something snaps into place in the fraction of a moment. These people. Rose, the letter.
I need to... No. If it's like this, they still won't believe me. I have to make sure of it first.
So, if I'm not mistaken, everybody who's worked in the open house, those are the people who went missing, who went AWOL. Evidence doesn't lie. That's what Ash often says, right? If I have proof, then maybe... I don't want to get my hopes up yet, but maybe there's still a way I can save them. If you don't die first, girl. The letter, my phone, papers, anything that will be useful, I grabbed all of them and stuffed them in my bag. I can't stay here. There's something I need to do. There's something those people should... The noise cut sharply through the room, stopping my hand, short of grabbing a pen into my bag.
Hello? Anyone there?
I knew this is coming. No. Someone must have left their printer open again. No, there's only like one printer. Like, why can't my chair go any further away? You know, I have just this tiny space between my desktop and my bed, so I can't really go farther than this. And my screen is quite big, so it really doesn't help. I may be in a hurry, but if I don't turn it off, another person is certainly going to have a fit tomorrow over wasted company resources. Most of the time, it's Rose who does the nagging, but maybe it's the ghost printing stuff off the printer. Oh, she's printing more letters. She's printing more letters to give to the employees. Wait, if this is a quick time event, how do I I'm putting my finger on Z. Each stride my feet takes also echoes throughout the empty workplace. I've lost sight of the janitor minutes ago, and with me being the only one left, the tapping of my feet against the wooden floor is something I soon learned to appreciate. It doesn't take me long to find it. By the time I turn it off, 5 pages are already strewn about on the ground, the paper tray having also been left ajar. I pick it up. I pick each of it up to put someplace proper. But the page that greets me next makes my blood run cold. See, I told you, the ghost's helping her. She printed 5 copies. See, because she said, help me. Give this to 5 people. So, she's like, Isabella, are you stupid? How can you give the letter to 5 people if you won't photocopy it? So I did it for you here. All you need to do now is to hand it to 5 people, you know? The sheets crinkle under my tense grip. All I can hear is my breathing as it rasps through my gritted teeth. But before I can even gather myself, take the first steps out of here, total darkness suddenly envelopes me. No! No! As if hearing every horrid thought running inside my head right now, something snaps. A soft creak, grating through the thin veil of stillness that has descended in the room. Every muscle, every bone in my body goes rigid at the sound. Familiar. So familiar now. Yet my own treacherous curiosity still presses me to take a careful peek. Oh no. Over the cubicle's wall, now I begin to appreciate that our office is 24/7. There will always be people in the office. Anytime. You will never suddenly find yourself alone in the office. Hi! Oh, hi! You're here. You printed this for me? Thank you for your help. I will not pay you overtime. Standing in the only exit of the office, Alba facing away from me. She doesn't even need to turn around for me to know it's the same misshapen face. Tattered clothes and unsightly gait. Buti pa si Isabella may sundo after. But she doesn't have company ID. How could she come inside? She could just wait outside, right? By the... Kahapon nagpapabili siya ng something. Ngayon nanunundo na after work. The same person in the attic. I take a step back and the pen I'm holding slips from my hand and her head turns. A scream almost escapes my mouth and I duck under my table as quickly as I can. My heart is pounding against my chest I can hear the bone-chilling sounds of her walk, the weird clicking that follows her, and the telltale squelch of something wet as she walks towards me. Nearer and nearer. The sounds are slowly getting louder. The only thing keeping the whimper from escaping me is my hand as it covers my mouth. Someone please save me. Anyone? I close my eyes, muttering a continuous stream of prayers, all while attempting to steady my own breathing. Please, please don't let her hear me. Oh no! Oh no! Am I gonna die? Oh, shit! Shit! Oh shit!
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen.
When the last lines of my prayer have left me, all that remains is a hush. None of her footsteps, nor those chilling sounds she makes. Only silence. Is it safe? No, I don't think it's safe. I failed the QTE. Another second passes and then nothing comes. What? How are we gonna continue? Does it continue over this scene, or do we have to like go over the last scene? Oh, okay. So it's gonna repeat the QTE. I'm concentrating. Wait. Success now. The seconds, minutes stretch out before me agonizingly. Is she gone? Slowly, I open my eyes to take a peek. I don't dare move or make a noise. In the face of such terror, I can only beg. Let out silent please to whoever is out there. Please don't let her notice. How can she not notice? She's supernatural. Like, it's not like you can hide from her. I want to live. Hannah. Okay. Okay, I need to take a minute. That was so bad. I was so nervous that I failed the QTE. I was so ready to just press on Q multiple times again. I wasn't expecting a bar that I have to time. But I mean, oh shame. No. Let me snack. That was so scary. Give me a minute, I just want to snack. Oh no, Jose Gaming, welcome to the stream. So yeah, I did stream a horror game. You know, the funny thing is, the irony is that I actually do like horror. I enjoy horror movies a lot. Some of my favorite movies are horror movies. But when it comes to horror games, I don't know why I could never. And this is like a visual novel. It's the closest you can get between a comic book and a movie. It's like an in-between of the two. It's an interactive comic book movie of some sort. Shouldn't be too scary, but how is it? How is it that it still scares me so much? What are your favorite like horror movies? Do you have any? Yeah, I actually enjoy horror movies a lot. Like, do you have any like favorite horror movies or series or even anime? There's a lot of like really good horror anime. There should be like one or two that you like. So just type that down in the comments and I'll get back to you, but I think I should need to proceed with the story. So it says Hannah is one of the rights, so this must be in her POV. Wrong turn. Oh, wrong turn is when this is when people got lost into the woods, and then they found this oddly shaped family that's been their abnormality came from inbreeding, so right? And then this family is actually murderous, and even I'm not sure, are they cannibalistic as well? I don't remember, but I did watch a few Wrong Turn movies. There's a specific genre for it, I think. Isn't that like a specific subgenre of horror movies where a few people gets lost somewhere unfamiliar, and then something in that territory suddenly haunts them for the rest of the movie? Like, it's like a slasher film, but you know, it specifically has people getting lost somewhere where, you know, the thing hunts. Okay, so Hannah's POV. It is far too easy to get them to pay attention. Enraptured, they hang on to my every word, follow my every move. All of it would have been stifling had I not grown used to such stares. Most are respectful, some are hostile, if we are honest, and few are downright inappropriate. After all, I am...
Right.
There's a moment of agitation as a familiar but less than welcoming face approaches me with a suggestive smirk on his face. Of course, I have to keep a benevolent smile and greet him as I greet any good friend. After all, this man can turn heads, being famous in his own right.
Officer Lee! What a pleasant surprise. I didn't think you'd have the time to attend tonight's party.
He is more Luke's friend than mine, really, and I'm quite sure I only invited his wife. Much like I am only friends with the chief inspector because of Luke, Luke is only friends with Rochelle because of me. Unlike how I treated Lee, however, Luke never hid his animosity for the Lee matriarch. It was an odd sort of friendship where we would have awkward double dates. I don't even recall his first name. It started with an N, I think? I might be wrong. Aside from being Chief Inspector of Luxbourne Police, his wife, Rochelle Lee Nee Vance, owns a General Electronics company. Fridges and freezers mostly.
Oh, I always have time for my favorite socialite couple. Might I say, you look positively ravishing tonight.
Hello. So, they have that kind of relationship, I think, where they're like friends because of social status, but they're not exactly friends. Like, she doesn't even care about knowing what his first name is. He says that his first name starts with an N. Maybe it's Nino.
I see the husband isn't with you.
The way he eyes me up is enough to make my skin crawl. I just wish Luke is here to fend off the more unseemly of our peers. Okay, I'm sorry, Nino. Definitely not your name. You know the ones. Men who are just a bit too friendly, staring too long at my assets, and getting close just because my husband is not here. Yeah, kick him off. And to think they have the gall to do this at my own party. In my own house, if I might add. But like any high society woman worth her salt, I know how to handle it with grace and dignity.
I suppose you're looking pleasant as well. Luke's busy with work, unfortunately. Rochelle isn't here.
Shame. I do hope he isn't causing you much trouble. That husband of yours can be a bit daft sometimes, acting like he's still some young bachelor. The wife sends her regards and her apologies, but something came up with a doctor and she needed to attend to it. You know her, being pregnant and all.
And why are you not with her? We make small talk. Rather, I'm forced to do so, as he would not leave my side after finding his place there. Much to my chagrin, I've been extricated from the few who flocked in hopes of flattering, for I can tolerate them far better than Lee. He is a nice enough person and I adore his wife, who is obviously the brains behind the two. But there is something unsettling about him. I do not trust him as much as I want to. He regaled to me the tales of the Luxbourne Police Department, a different affair to the usual gossip I am privy to, and though I loathe to admit it, is interesting nonetheless. I expect the topic of business to die out quickly, which would be understandable enough due to the confidential nature of his work. But oh boy, was I wrong. So, wearing Civis, I steal and drive off with one of the police mobiles, right? In the mirror, I see the new temp chasing on foot and screaming about theft.
The look on his face was priceless when I parked in the garage.
Yeah, I think I might have clicked that wrong because I completely missed his audio.
Oh my! You made him chase you all the way home for a prank. What did Rochelle have to say about that?
Rochelle has a strange love and hate affair with Lee. He is a married man who did not grow up past his early 20s, judging by the way he acts. Surprisingly enough, they've been married for a good 20 years. A lifetime if you compare it to my marriage of 7 years with Luke. I, on the other hand, well, Luke is no Lee. I should be happy about that, I suppose. Although, my darling did have his moments.
Hey, the wife pulled my ear and gave me a good talking to, though. Besides, we live in a flat a block away, so it wasn't much of a grand chase.
Weren't you living in a house near the countryside?
Moved for work, you know. Or you probably don't.
No, I don't. But a flat in downtown. I suppose if that's what you like.
Oh, it's horrid. Hate that tiny place, no matter how convenient it can be for work. 55 square yards are not enough when you need to get away from the wife.
55 square yards is how many square meters? I'm pretty sure it's still big enough.
I wouldn't mind a place away from the city. Even started looking at the ads. I spied an interesting lot, actually. Heard it was finally put up for sale, or that something mansion. You know the one with all the ghost stories.
Oh, he's the one. He's the one who mentioned it to Hannah. I know what he is talking about. There are really only a few urban legends around here.
The Ermengarde mansion?
That's the one. Worthy of a king it is. I'd buy it myself, but Rochelle would only gripe if I brought it up to her. Not to mention all the expenses a place like that will be a real fixer-upper. You also have to find someone willing to work there with how superstitious people can be.
If it becomes a problem, just hire someone to do an exorcism.
Oh, she said it like it's no problem.
Actually, I do know of someone who could be up to the task.
Oh, they know somebody. Maybe it's the priest that I didn't choose earlier. Oh, wait.
You remember the Ludgates party at their Christchurch summer residence?
Of course. It was an excellent soiree. Everything was so classy, too. Such good taste.
Oh, that place was a pigsty until they hired out this interior designer and they turned it into a bloody palace. She worked for the Exodus for their apartment in Soho too, and they recommended her when we were looking up pieces for our beach house in Porto Colom. I think I have a business card right.
So, he mentioned the selling of the Ermengarde mansion to Hannah. He also is the one who referred...
No, I must have left it in my other jacket.
He referred Marianne to her.
Anyway, she's called, what's her name? Marianne, I believe, yes.
So he's the one who started calling her Marianne.
But truly, if anyone were to get that place in McCullough, well, they'd be the envy and the talk of the town.
Oh, that's what got her to buy it.
Well, if you put it that way, I might just snatch it up for myself. This place was starting to feel a bit small lately anyway.
Sure. A 3-story penthouse might not fit the definition of small for some people. Okay, maybe a lot of people. But it isn't big enough to have grand parties in. As it is, I only invited about 30 people to this one, and it already feels cramped in here. It certainly would be nice if I didn't have to ride an elevator up and down several floors before I can get anywhere as well. All Luke's words, not mine. Luke's, that guy, he wanted an orchard, a vineyard, and a helipad. And besides, I have been looking for a good anniversary gift. Luke might like this one. Where is he anyway? So we're back to October 21st, Friday, which is the first day in the game, which is the day of the open house. Luke is dressed to the nines, as he usually is, and he looks ready for whatever the day will throw at him. His butler and valet wait at his side just in case he isn't as ready as he looks. Oh, sure, that is normal. What is confusing me is the fact that he is on his way out of the penthouse, considering we won't have anywhere to go until much later.
Where are you going?
I am to attend the Triad Autumn Tasting. I do believe I informed you of this 2 weeks ago.
Yes. And might I remind you that I had stricken that off your schedule? Because 1, the doctor told you to stop consuming so much alcohol. And 2, I informed you a few days ago about the open house we are going to attend in its place. I've even found this marvelous interior designer, Marianne McCullough.
It's a 3.5-hour drive to Cardiff. I don't have time for this. This is like that little party you threw all over again. You don't inform me of it, and you expect me to stay and be a gracious host when I have business elsewhere. You know how I operate, Hannah. Unless this was penciled in, I am sticking to my schedule.
If I may intrude, the madam is correct. Your physician did insist you moderate your drinking, unless you wish to incur acute pancreatitis.
His name is Johannes? Johannes.
And you did have this open house penciled in last Wednesday morning.
And he has that V.
Bullocks, I don't remember doing so.
Well, you did. While very hungover, in fact.
He did. Moaned about me being too loud, but gave in after some pushing. Perhaps that was a bit too cruel and manipulative of me, but...
What side are you on?
Come on, Luke. You promised we'd do whatever I want this weekend.
Johannes look like he'll dance to Ojo-sama. Maybe he does. He literally has an Ojo-sama in front of him.
Gordon Bennett, fine. I am giving this house tour of yours a chance. But if it proves to be a waste of time, I am going to Cardiff and you are going to take a cab home. Are we clear?
It's just a bit of a husband and wife tit for tat, isn't it? All couples have their arguments. Once the honeymoon phase is over, as they seem to have called it, reality sets in that you and your partner might not always see eye to eye. Perhaps it has been the years. Maybe, you know, changing his schedule while he is drunk. We'll get you that. 7 of them is nothing to scoff at.
Just cannot bloody believe I agreed to this. I was really looking forward to the triad tasting.
Though sometimes, I think it's something a bit more than just simple disagreements, and I have to stop myself from wondering where we went wrong.
There's always the triad Christmas tasting in Manchester next month, and that'll only be an hour and a half drive.
Manchester, so. Have I been neglectful? Have I offended? Have I acted shamefully?
Yes, but Cardiff.
Certainly, any problem can be discussed. As long as he doesn't turn me away.
Well, there goes my good mood. Are you happy now, Hana?
Why must he treat me this way? Should I remain silent? Or should I defend myself? I think I should, like, you know, because if you remain silent... Are you happy now, Hana? It's probably should remain silent if somebody asks me that question. But I don't know. As I've said, I am going with my gut feeling here, and also your inputs. So defend myself? Okay.
Yes, I am very happy, Luke. Because for once in a very long time, we are doing what I want. I'm ecstatic. Understood? And this would be perfect if you stop acting like a child who needs their nappy changed. We will be leaving after lunch for the Ermengarde mansion. You are going to park your rear in the car and keep mum. And you are going to behave during the tour.
Needless to say, Luke looks a bit shocked at my little outburst. He opened and closed his mouth a few times, struggling to reply before he crosses his arms to look like, well, a moping child.
Any more rules for this little excursion of yours, Your Highness?
No wine.
No wine? Unacceptable! I am already not allowed to the tasting, and you would deprive me of that simple pleasure?
If I see you take one sip today, I will put the stocks under lock and key. Do you understand me?
Don't forget the bottles he keeps in his dresser.
Like, which side is he on?
Whose side are you on?
I just asked.
How many times in one day can you ask that?
As many times as I need you, traitor.
This looks like someone's gonna lose his job. Or not, but... The ride to the mansion is quiet, with Luke having stared out the window the entire way, not paying attention to anything around him. Meanwhile, I am conflicted. I don't know if I should apologize for changing his plans like that. By the time we arrive at the mansion, I see his eyes light up in genuine interest. Apologizing is the last thing on my mind. The whole affair with the Ermengarde mansion is certainly an interesting experience. The place had been renovated and restored by the owners to what they claimed to be acceptable standards. The mansion itself looks like something befitting a fairy tale or a period piece. It is tastefully decorated, and with a little bit of love and attention, I'm sure it can be a place Luke and I can call home. And the number of other prospective buyers that have come from the powerful and wealthy of Luxbourne certainly did not disappoint, marketing this estate as prime property. The Lees are amongst the group who went with the Rose Woman. I saw a few other notable faces, though I did not really feel like mingling. So Officer Lee was also in the house. Unfortunately for every one of them, the Wrights are interested in buying. What? Achievement unlocked. Bad blood. What's been bugging my mind, however, is that Isabel. What is her problem? I still don't quite understand what is happening. One moment she is scrambling to give us the paperwork to finalize the sale. Then she is panicking over some sort of prank letter or another. The second thing on my mind is how touchy my darling husband is being towards the poor dear. See, I told you, she's more upset that her husband is touching Isabel, even calling her Little Lily. Isabella. I cannot even plaster a smile on my face, a horrid scowl taking its place. There is no way I can pretend nothing is wrong as I hum.
And I'm sure little Lily here would certainly appreciate it if you remove your pretty hands from her, darling.
Yeah, we've seen this scene. He is quick enough to retract his hand, which is all that the girl needs to, well, for a lack of a better word, escape.
I think I need to step out for a while. I'll be back.
Her partner follows, shouting after her without hesitation. There is an awkward air among us as we are left in the wake of whatever that was. The other murmur and gossip with each other, speaking of the poor, daft girl, and telling the tale to whoever was not audience to the actor in the first place. Player stats. Here. Oh, so this means that each and every one of them would have a POV chapter of their own. So this is Isabella. See, my relationship with some of the... Oh no, my relationship with Marianne is bad. It doesn't take long. It doesn't take too long for the woman, Rose, to return and pull us aside into the study for what I rightfully assume is damage control. Rose invites Marianne too, hoping to apologize to her as well. But the woman refuses, saying she is not one of her clients anyway. That leaves myself, Rose, and Luke. The last all too eager to make himself comfortable in the study he is no doubt already claimed as his own.
I can't apologize enough about what just happened. Please forgive Isabella. She's been under a lot of pressure lately. She's young and all those rumors about this being haunted just got to her head. And it must be this terrible heat too. Not a drop of rain for days now.
Oh, it's fine. The poor girl must feel so embarrassed about what she just did. But I say, let bygones be bygones. After all, she's only a child. She looked, what, 19?
I should look. An excusing look at his words. After all, he tried flirting with the girl. The nerve of him. And not only that Isabel girl, but also Mary Ann and Rose too. What kind of husband would think that it's even a remotely good idea to make moves on 3 different women while his wife stands there? Did he drink while I wasn't looking?
She's a bit older than that. But again, I apologize. And if there's any way I can make up for what just happened, just...
I know what you can do. Be a darling flower and get us one of those bottles you plan to serve.
Sapukin ka talaga, Luke.
Pop it open.
We were planning on serving some champagne. I can get that.
That would be lovely. Much obliged.
Do you want a glass as well, Ms. Wright?
Oh no, I'm fine. I really shouldn't be drinking right now.
And look, shouldn't be either. But right now, I am just too tired for any sort of argument. I don't have the heart to scold him in public as well. I am certainly not his mother. I just want to get this horrid day done with, go home and sleep. Perhaps I'll even have a strong cuppa before I head off to bed. Yes, that sounds nice. When Rose comes back with the champagne, I beckon her over. As I have told her partner before, I have every intent of acquiring this house. I might as well, even if I'm having second thoughts about getting it for Luke. The moment we, the Wrights, had expressed interest in this place, we've had eyes set on us. If we don't buy it, that might as well be the signal to have busybodies gossip about how we may or may not have lost our fortune. Regardless of the fact that it's false, image is everything when dealing with these people. These are the unspoken rules for people such as ourselves. Oh, so because they have expressed interest for something, they should buy it, basically. And besides, I really did like this place. Why, everything here is absolutely wonderful. Hey! Well, except for this ugly painting in the study. What? It looks like a bad fake of the Edvard Munch painting.
Here's the deal. I'm willing to pay 10% higher than your listing price.
How did it bump up to 15?
If anyone tries to outbid us, just add another 5%. I doubt anyone can, of course. Or, you know what? Just add 15% to the listing price, and we can sign all the paperwork now.
I guess, if that's what you want. That won't be any trouble. I don't have all the papers now. Didn't think this would be a quick sell. I'll have copies sent to you so you can look over them. And if you'd still like to finish the rest of the tour with Isabella's group, you're more than welcome to.
No, I think we're good here. We'd appreciate a private tour of the place a lot more, I think.
All right. Should I let Marianne in, then?
Marianne? Oh, right. She's been waiting outside the study this whole time, hasn't she? I'll need to have a little chat with her to move this little mansion project forward.
Please do.
There is a look of apprehension when the other woman enters the study. Yet, like a professional, I see the moment when she steels herself and masks her worry. Admirable.
We have this project, then?
Of course. Will you be needing anything from us?
Having the floor plans would be a great start, just so that I can look at them beforehand. And if you could tell me when you're available for a meeting so that I can include it in my calendar?
Oh, is a meeting really all that necessary, Marianne? I guess we can send Johans to help you out. You two can start by getting rid of this ugly painting.
Why does it keep popping? A hush falls upon the room at my request.
What painting?
What painting? And lo and behold, the painting is gone. In its place, a mirror stands, which leaves me to look at my own confused expression.
Odd. Well, no matter. Back to the topic at hand. Marianne, dear, we are simply far too busy to meet up.
Free up my schedule. Question the need for a meeting. You know what? Since we are all going for extra interaction with the other characters, I don't see any reason why we would still question the need for a meeting. I could have Hannah free up her schedule. We might be able to get extra, what do you call this? Extra scenes by just freeing up her schedule and meeting more with Marianne. Niru no kono! Papakapan! welcome to the stream. Although it is, you know, you made it. Just in time. So I'll pick free up my schedule.
But I guess we can free up a day to meet with you.
I hope that actually improves her relationship with Marianne.
I don't really need another Maudlin Monday reading about Maury anyway. The book club can function without me for one day.
Good point.
What time shall we be seeing each other? How does lunch sound?
Besides, my house has a higher priority over book club. Why, we can hold the next meeting in this place. Surely, the beauty and grandeur of it all will inspire spirited and lively debates about whether modern-day writers could match up to the classics. I might as well clear up the rest of my week to handle whatever affairs buying this mansion requires of me. Any social activity can be put off until the Ermengarde, or rather, the Wright Mansion's grand debut. I'll have my fill of great parties and gatherings, especially when I organize them myself.
That sounds good. Although, with a project of this scope, we might need most of the day to tackle your concerns. A more thorough inspection of the place is also preferable.
Breakfast then! It's a date.
It's really not.
All right, Monday, 10 o'clock sharp. We'll see you then.
Actually, Marianne suggested that we meet at 9, but who is even awake at that unholy hour? I was lucky enough to wake up this morning before Luke went all the way to Cardiff. We say our goodbyes, shake hands, and make it clear without outright saying it that we now own this house. By the time we left the mansion grounds, sunset is almost upon us.
So, you really want to buy this place then? That's a bit of a big impulse buy, even coming from you. Not that I'm complaining.
Well, I'm glad you're not complaining like you usually do. It's a right and proper Christmas miracle, isn't it? Hannah has finally done something right.
Famous last words. I refuse to look at him, staring at the passing scenery instead.
Hey, Buttercup, what's with this cheek?
Rose, Lily, Mint. The nerve, Luke, the nerve!
Is that what this is about? 1, that woman's name was Rose. And 2, you know I don't mean a word of that empty flirting.
So they are arguing.
And it's still the principle of things, Luke. I understand if you try to woo them to get what you want when it seems that I'm not looking. But I told you once before not to do it when I'm there.
It kinda looks like it. Luke dealt with other women in the past to get what he wanted. Sometimes I have my doubts. I really want to believe that I am an exception. That he is just not using me like how he used those other girls. I am having a hard time believing that now. And it isn't just the shameless flirting. There's something about that Marianne woman, as if Luke is familiar with her. As much as it shames me, it makes jealousy rear its ugly head. I am, suffice to say, ticked off.
Really? I forfeit my trip to Cardiff for this, and you're still not happy.
Oh, trust me, Luke. I am very happy. Very happy that, for once, we are doing something that I want. Can you not see the smile on my face?
Where? How is the smile? Where is the smile? It is only when I let loose those words that the truth hits me like a slap on the face. By the looks of it, it seems to have the same effect on my dear, darling husband. It has always been, Luke wants to do this and Luke wants to do that, hasn't it? I don't even remember the last trip we went to, which was of my own choosing, without needing to get the man's approval. On the other hand, I was pulled along to every single expedition he wished to tackle, and I never objected. The rest of the ride home is spent ignoring each other, pretending the other didn't exist. Arriving at our penthouse, my first order of business is to get into bed. Forget a hot bath and forget the tea. I just want to bury myself in blankets and forget everything in my slumber. It seems that Luke has the same idea in mind as he tags along behind me. But this is something I will not allow the moment I pass through the door.
Out.
What?
What the bloody hell, woman? This is my bedroom too!
Yeah, Luke stands, flabbergasted, as I deny him entry into our chambers. His pillows lie on the cold, tiled floor away from the warmth of our soft down bed, and my gaze promises him the same fate if he does not budge on this matter.
Don't even try to argue, because I am very cross with you, Luke Wright. You can take the second bedroom or the guest room if you wish, but I do not want to see you at all for the rest of the night.
Johans!
Our butler wanders over, a curious expression on his face. He doesn't quite hurry, moving at a relaxed pace, no matter how angry his master sounded.
No, you are not allowed to sleep in my room, sir.
That's not what I mean! Help me talk some sense into her!
There is no sense in questioning her right to be angry, sir. So, if I might be excused, I'll go prepare the second bedroom for you.
I have to keep a straight face as he stomps away in defeat.
Mutiny! This is mutiny! The system is being upturned, and the people are rioting, and everything is left asunder.
It isn't every day that Luke is rendered speechless by someone he considers inferior, or to yield to another authority without an ulterior motive. His pride just won't allow it. I do keep telling the man to treat his people better. He may throw whatever fit he wants, but he will not be getting his way tonight. Victorious, I celebrate by jumping face first into our bed. Undignified, yes. But nobody is here to judge me anyway. Right? Nobody is here to tell me what to do. Yet, as I succumb to sleep, I can hear them whisper to me. I can hear them whispering, "Why do you have this? Why do you have this in a penthouse? Hannah, right? What the?" I'm used to the face now. I'm not scared anymore. Calling for me. They want me. Need me. They drown me, pull me down, and suffocate me in their embrace until I sink to the bottom. A deep abyss awakes, inviting yet foreboding. No, I'm not scared. They're calling to me from there, aren't they? And I do want to help, I do. But when I try to reach out, something pulls me back like a hook, sinking itself into my stomach. Ayoko na. Wait, suddenly my mouse is stuck. See, it doesn't click anymore. my mouse got stuck. Oh no, help me. No more click. How do you click the mouse again? Sabi nga na may lalabas dun eh. And I break through the surface with a gasp. Alone in bed and without Luke to hug the covers. You know, it's a bad choice that she had Luke not sleep with her that night. I am swathed in cloth and slicked in sweat. It takes me a while to untangle myself and kick them all off. Both the bed and I are right messed by the end of it all, but I am more than eager to just get up and go out for some fresh air. Wait, October 26th? October 26th to Wednesday. Isn't that way past the timeline of Isabella's POV? Isabella's POV ended at 24th. So this is 2 days after that? Yeah. Okay, but I think we'll continue this next time, maybe tomorrow night around the same time, because it's already past my streaming time. So I hope that you can look forward again to this tomorrow. We'll have more. Well, we'll see what happens to our characters who have seen the letter. What happens to Hannah? What happens to Luke? Isabella has one death. What happens to Marianne? Okay, and who really is Ash? Okay? Alright. So I guess I'll end the stream tonight. I'll go ahead and raid you guys to let me just check who is streaming right now, and let's raid, I guess. So this is one of my friends streaming right now. I think they're streaming, I don't know, is it Devour? Yeah, they're streaming Devour, another spooky game. So I appreciate it if you can say hi to them for me. So before I end the stream, I would just like to thank everybody who tuned in. Wala pa. Wala pa. Nagbababay pa lang ako. Wait. I would just like to thank everybody who tuned in and joined me in experiencing this horror visual novel game. It's called The Letter by Yang Yang Mobile. I hope that you can check them out on Steam. And we'll continue playing this tomorrow evening. I hope to see you again soon, guys. Otsubibe. Good night.